This is the dude who wrote a... This is the dude who wrote a book on his non-existent wrestling career and did a voiceover for an audiobook for it, too. That's his volume. I can't do any... No, it's full. I can't do anything else about it.
Mad at me to where you're willing to make up stuff that is actually harmful to somebody.
Okay. It's not... Then you will be... I have that clip. I have it saved, too. I don't really know what to say. That's what, Sean, you just read my mind. I was about to say that. Kind of an odd look to record yourself saying you didn't drink at work while you're at work. But that's a little weird. Eric. So have your boss call me. I'll show him that clip. Even if it's a bunch of 40-year-olds, you drink on the job in a physical job that you were training with wrestling. It still is not a good look, no matter what. But you said you train kids, right? Okay. I'll just show the clip again, just for funsies. Really looking forward to your boss calling me. Let's see here. Downloads. Let's play that great hit. Let's play the greatest hits one more time. Hey, Eric.
Beer 6 is hit. Well, I've been drinking since noon. So while it's beer 6 that I've had on stream, I had 4 at wrestling training, and I had like 5 at the bar. So I've had 9 plus 6. I've had at least 15. Do I still speak to Jay?
Okay. And even let's give you the benefit of the doubt, Eric. There was no one there that day that was under the age of 60 that you were training for wrestling. Okay. Let's just, I'll be really generous here. You still work a job where there are kids that are there, and you just admitted that you drink on the job while training people. Looking forward to your boss calling me, Eric. We'll have a good conversation.
Rich, no, he didn't. You're making inferences
off
of something he said while drunk.
I'll have him say it, too.
You're an idiot.
Hey, Review Tech USA, I'm hearing that right now as we speak, you're saying slanderous things about me. You're saying that I teach children while I am...
Imagine during the height of what was going on in 2024 with all the bullshit was out, and they didn't have anything to back it up, where, as I literally just showed I do. Okay?
Rich. The Dropbox literally came from your own fucking mouth, fatso. It literally came from you. What do you mean? You thought you turned me off? I hope not. Stay around. Don't go anywhere. You're captives.
Imagine I was like, I'm suing you, and I'm suing you. I had one person that I went after who probably should have fucking continued. Imagine I did this with every single fucking thing that came out. They would be all over it. You're a bitch. You're a pussy. Get off the internet.
Get off the internet.
You should take your own advice,
Get off the
Eric.
internet.
Because this is ridiculous.
drunk. Well, I help.
And I didn't say drunk. Did I say drunk?
I am awake.
You guys can answer me
Finally.
honestly. I didn't say drunk. I said you were drunk. And let's just rewind a second. Let's go back to the clip. I said you drank. Yes, you drank while being at your job. You said it. And again,
no.
Let's
If I remember correctly, there was something special that they had done that day for wrestling camp or like wrestling school. So everybody had been drinking that day. Rich, you're lying.
Generic white male donated
What up,
$5
Dasher?
through Super Chat. Am drunk off home baked cookie batter. What? No way.
Oh God.
Am a beach engineer.
Listen, go to the beach, scratch your penis through your shorts. and say,
What? No way.
I'm not finishing this cookie. I'm just going to go to the beach. I mean, but let's just one more time, Eric. I'm going to rewind it back. Tell your boss I said hello. Let's take a look here.
Beer 6 is hit. Well,
Does he seem drunk here? Now, of course, he may have only had a few beers while he was training people. All right, but does he seem drunk here?
I've been drinking since noon. So while it's beer 6 that I've had on stream,
Let's hear. I want to just make sure.
I had
It's a little low.
4 at wrestling training. And I had
4 at wrestling
5
training.
at the bar. So I've had 9 plus 6.
See?
I've had at least 15. Do I still speak to Jay?
Dude, I've had at least 15. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm looking forward to having a good conversation with your boss. They talk shit about you, will say whatever they want to, still insinuate that you're a pedophile. Tough it up.
Rich, you fucking are. You are. You have pictures of your ex's stepkids in your Dropbox. Your ex's stepkids in your Dropbox. Just because you're on and off with Lauren doesn't entitle you to hide her kids' pictures. Does Lauren know, bro? Does Lauren know that you have pornography in that Dropbox? Does she know? Because I can guarantee you she doesn't. I bet you she doesn't know that you hid pornography in that Dropbox.
Austin Norris donated $5 through Super Chat. Another thought, for a job that requires you to be physically busy and off the phone, he sure seems to have his phone up his rear. I farted.
And he's training and he's drinking beers while training in a physical sport like this? I mean, most sports are physical, but you get my point.
Rich, not all not all sports are physical.
Oh, I don't care.
Fucking chess is considered a sport. Fucking gambling is literally on ESPN. Like, get the hell out of here.
That's all there is to do in Texas. Okay, that's so that exonerates them from his responsibility. I'm not saying you're saying that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting defensive towards you. But you could say what you want to say, but this doesn't lie. And if your boss is your buddy, don't you think he's going to white knight for you? Let me save this. Oh, I can't download the video. I have to. It's going to make me sign up for some stupid shit, right? Fuck off. Oh, wait, I could actually do it a different way. Copy link. Twitter video downloader. I just love, like, to me, dude, I'm not scared of this.
You absolutely,
I'm sorry.
100,000. No.
Maybe this would work.
You are 1,000% absolutely terrified of this. You're scared. You are legitimately scared, and we could see it yesterday or the day before yesterday that you were absolutely terrified. As soon as Eric said he was going to sue you, your entire demeanor changed. Entirely. You became nervous and skittish and scared. Like, get the hell out of here, bro. What the fuck is this guy talking about? What is he talking about?
Vaughn, stop correcting me.
I don't fucking care, dude. Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
He did
Sounds
remove
like
the
he's
VOD,
slurring
but I
his
have it.
words.
I have all of it. All 9
I don't
hours.
know. I don't hear it all. I don't hear it here that much. But oh my god, man. So, all right, Eric, make sure you show him that video. I'm waiting for a phone call. Anyway,
Thank you, Caterade, for supporting the stream. Seriously, I appreciate that. There's been
9 hours of just straight crashing out, dude. He spent 9 hours crashing out.
With about 25 minutes left on the...
Gonna have to organize.
Something like that, bro.
I don't drink at the job. I had 4 beers at wrestling training.
Why is his audio so low?
That's why he's in another panic too, dude. Wonder if his boss doesn't know about it. Pocket Docket, thank you.
Oh my God.
What do you mean he's in a panic? What do you mean he's in a panic? You've been manically spiraling out of fucking control for the last 2 fucking days, dude. For the last 2 fucking streams. You've just been... Your life is a Michael Bay movie at the moment. It's just explosion after explosion, all caused by you, the director of your life. Rich, you have been relentlessly crashing out about Eric for 2 straight days. Shit, you weren't on stream yesterday, so you could have been crashing out about him at home while not on stream, and we all know you were. You stay online, bro. You literally had to protect an account so you could creep on us, so we couldn't make fun of you because we were dogging your ass again, and you had to protect your Twitter because you couldn't handle it. And you have the audacity to say anything about anybody, bro? Get the fuck out of my face. Come on. Come on, man.
You're helping support my legal fund. I don't. You know, it's not that I have nothing to lose. Is that this is fucking ridiculous, and the hypocrisy.
No, you do have something to lose. It's called your livelihood. It's called the place you sleep. It's called the house that you so proudly proclaim is yours, when in actuality it isn't. It's still in your parents' name. All you did was take over fiduciary responsibility, and all they did was sign over the fucking the responsibility of the loan to you. You don't even, your name's not even on the deed. You're just responsible for the mortgage. The name of the house is still in your, the house is still in your parents' name. You're an idiot. You didn't sign anything over. You didn't buy it from them. You didn't take out a loan. Bro, what's your interest on your loan? You didn't take out a loan, bro. You want to sit here and tell us that you bought their house, but you didn't. Making payments on a house is not owning it. It isn't. The bank owns it, and you pay the lease or the note or the mortgage or whatever until you own it. You do not own a vehicle just because you went and you picked it up from the lot. You're basically renting to own it. You rent it and then you own it by the time you pay off the totality of the loan. That's the way I've always seen making payments, because I don't own this item until I don't have to pay it anymore. And that's how the bank sees it, and that's literally how the US government sees it. You don't own your fucking house. You don't. Your parents don't even own it. You just took over their fucking mortgage. I own a 2-family home. No, you don't.
From these people that try to make it like they're such alpha males. And the first thing they do when they get a dose of their own medicine, even if you have receipts where they would never do the courtesy for you, is they go lawyer up, cry lawyer, 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 lawyer.
Excuse me, Rich? Excuse me?
The Dropbox isn't real. It never happened. You're lying.
Despite it coming directly from your own fucking mouth? What an idiot.
Cease and desist. You are fucking pussies.
You called him a pedophile and he works with children.
Go write a fucking 600-page audiobook about...
Bro, but see, that's the difference, Rich. You called him a pedophile and made baseless claims that you knew were baseless to ruin his reputation. You knowingly tried to harm him and his reputation to where he could not work. You said it yourself, he works with kids. So how in the fuck do you expect him not to take legal action when that can come back on him and cause his life irreparable harm? Bro, you work on the internet. You can't prove damages because your money is charity, is given to you. And there was clearly no damage done, as you're still making about $500 a stream, which is consistent with what you did before 2004. Or 2024, excuse me. So I don't understand where you think you were slandered or anything, or where you would have a case of defamation when nothing fucking happened, and everything we know of you or about you came from your own fucking mouth. I mean, Keemstar himself said that the revenge porn came from Jay because he was giving this lady information about how you were sharing pictures with him of her. But sure, we're just going to gloss over the fact that Jay is directly involved in all of this. Even confirmed by 8-Bit Eric himself. Was giving 8-Bit Eric information behind the scenes. Telling him what you were doing. Like, get the hell out of here. You don't have to prove damages in order to sue. You have to prove damages in order to win the case. But it was clear that he was doing it knowingly, trying to harm his reputation. Because the accusation that Rich is using, Rich already made comments on, already coming out and saying that Eric was innocent and those allegations weren't even about him. But as soon as he needed allegations against Eric, he pulled out those same allegations knowing they were false to harm his reputation. That is slander. Because he knowingly tried to put out false information to harm him and his reputation. You see, what we say about him and his Dropbox is not slander. And that's why nobody would take his defamation case. Because it's not defamation, it's not slander, it came directly from his own mouth. Zero research. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He really doesn't. And he talks straight out of his ass.
This, you asshole.
Now connected to the computer.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Anyway,
God
ladies,
damn it.
let's get back to Philip Pulver now.
Let's
Stream.
get back to
Please
Philip.
support the stream. Let's hit the goal.
Let's
How do you
get
feel about
back
Nintendo
to
Switch 1
Philip.
on- I did enjoy it.
This fucking guy, bro.
What's
Guys, we're at
dangerous as
96.
fuck,
Let's go to
Jocelyn?
100 right now. Someone do $4 contribution, 1 sub, a membership, a super chat, a tip.
The
Let's
pug
get to
is
100
losing her
right now.
mind.
Let's hit that 100, and then we have the.
Maybe the pug is going to sue me.
Well, I don't know. Have you seen the way you actually treat that animal? We all saw it. That poor, poor animal in the diaper on the table as you were chasing it around with a cucumber. And your dad literally had to tell you to stop it. You were torturing that animal, Rich. It was scared. It couldn't go anywhere. And you were just laughing. So yeah, if I was that fucking pug, I'd sue your ass too for emotional damage. Yeah, you can get
And
any.
again, Eric,
you can get
if
it
you
just
really
for
think
$1.
it's something that
just for the
that's
precedent.
lawsuit worthy, don't talk. But you really don't. Don't talk about it and get the ball rolling.
What? Yeah, it's because he doesn't take his dog to go to the bathroom.
Again, it's all. I know what they're trying to do, and I don't care.
You clearly
said
do.
what you said. You do what you do. You admitted you trained from 15 on up, which under 18 is minors.
I need money.
You said you drank during wrestling training.
Okay, so underage, 15 is underage, and they're minors. So, Rich, why did you have pictures of 15-year-old minors in your Dropbox next to pornography? Since we're going to go over the definition of what children are, why was porn in a Dropbox in the same folder as pictures of children that were accessed by children? And more importantly, why did you have a burner phone hidden under an entertainment stand that was only used as a two-factor authentication phone? And bro, you can say, oh, but that didn't happen, well, then why did Jay tell us that that is in the folder? You know that those pictures were being used nefariously. And no amount of you saying, no, it wasn't, does not disprove the fact that you had pornography in that folder. Why was that folder being used for pictures of children? Since we've established what a child is under the age of 15, why were they in the fucking folder alongside pornography, bro? Because it was your gooning folder and everybody knows it. Everyone. And I mean, it just so happens that it's completely happenstance that you're also into grandmas. So you're into stepchildren and grandmas. That's what you're into? Fucking weirdo. Yeah, we all seen your search history. We've all seen or heard of the Dropbox. Bro, you're a creep. A fucking weirdo. Does Lauren know that you hid those pictures behind two-factor authentication? Does she know that you had a burner phone that you used for two-factor authentication? Does she know? I bet she doesn't. And I really bet you hid the fact that you had pornography from her too. Yep. Google Fish sent Rich gay porn. Google Fish was banned from Rich's chat because he made fun of Rich for saving the pornography because it was never intended to be saved. Google Fish intended it as a joke. Rich, however, saved that picture and put it in the folder with the pictures of the children. You'll never convince me that that wasn't a gooning folder. Probably. You know, that's what it sounds like.
Training, 4 beers,
Local
cry
Living
about
Reloaded
it.
Donated $5 through Super Chat. Smoking weed, smoking was doing coke, drinking beers, beers.
Listen, no, that was actually Jay who drank liquid from someone's ass crack, like a soda.
Rich, and it's really funny how you talk about Eric getting drunk, yet you got drunk off of 2 Jack and Cokes. So drunk, in fact, you were incoherent and couldn't conduct your job.
I don't remember.
Home stretch to go, but let's get to the 100 immediately. Let's do it. Who's going to do it? No, I never really played Mario Party. Never was interested in it. We got over the 100.
I thought you liked these chill sessions, Phil. I thought you liked this interaction. You're so full of shit.
Oh,
I mean, I almost feel bad talking shit about Phil right now because he's like a nothing burger compared to these assholes.
You can genuinely feel it. He's mad, bro.
I must have missed a reference Locale Live and Reloaded.
$1 hurdle now, the home stretch. Let's get to 150.
I just don't understand how he doesn't get, Eric, if you really think there's something there, shut up about it. Don't put the spotlight on you. Because now, again, I'm not relevant enough, Eric, but every time you talk, okay, people love to look for drama no matter how irrelevant the person is. And if they see that you're sitting there saying, Rich is slandering me, Rich is doing, they're going to look into it and they're going to dig into it and they're going to look for shit.
That's literally
You're
what you
so dumb. And like Sean said, why are you talking about this literally at your job? It ain't, if it's to intimidate me, it failed.
Hit that goal, get another goal hit, 18 out of 20. That way we can do DSP tries it tomorrow. Come on. Caterade, $5 super chat. Thank you, Caterade. Would you like to see a Spyro 4? Any chance of returning to Hollow Knight? Hulk also did. Can we get someone else?
Phil is like a patron saint compared to these assholes. Yes, he begs. Yes, he scammed his audience. I'm not giving him any fucking flowers for that. Trust me. But Jesus.
I need money. I just do.
Digital melon.
Life, you know, I was going through college. I was traveling to play Street Fighter. I had my own group of friends, my own shit going on. And while all that was happening, my whole family fell out. Like, they all started hating each other. We stopped.
I'm telling you, there is some, I can put my shirt back on. There is some deep-rooted shit. That's why Phil is, oh yeah, Connecticut's boring. Phil, your family's there. You're not going there to, like, what are you going to do, to the strip club with Dave? On this episode of Strip Club with Dave.
Dude, Dave is his father. And Phil is a prude. There's no way in hell he'd ever go to a strip club, dude. Never. God damn, he's fat as hell. But he wants us to believe he's only 360 pounds.
Next up, 8-Bit Eric is just going to find some random muscular man on a sidewalk somewhere and be like, hey, Rich, so I hear you're slandering me. Here's this guy I just met. His name is Philip. And Philip, I did. Well, his name is Joseph. How you doing, Joseph? I don't even know you. But you have a large chest and muscles. Could you tell Rich to stop slandering me?
What? Rich, what the actual fuck are you talking about?
I mean, a woman has arrived. Who is the woman?
Bring me on, Rich. Come on.
Visiting each other for holidays. We stopped having conversations with each other. I was never involved. Like, it was always like,
but yeah, getting back to Phil, he has some like resentment, family resentment. I'm sensing it, which is why he doesn't go back.
Rich, you're a fucking idiot. And this just proves all you do is talk out of your ass. So he does have family resentment. His mother and his father were going to split up because of him. They started cheating on each other because of him. And then they brought his cousin into their home. Bill cannot handle not being the center of attention, as clearly shown on all of his streams, where he's just hyper fixated on being everyone's center of attention all the time. His parents preferred his cousin to him, bro. His father preferred his cousin to him. He resents the shit out of his parents because they let his cousin move in. They took in his cousin, and he didn't want them to. Of course he's resentful, you fucking donkey. Talking out of your ass, not knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
during Christmas, we would go to
Now, guys.
either my godparents' house
Now,
or my
guys.
great aunt's house or both. For birthdays, we would go over there. They would come to ours. But
Yup.
we used to drive around.
He
like
is.
Christmas, we would drive around and
He's
visit all
gay.
the family in the
I
area. And then all of a
genuinely
sudden, one
believe
year it
he's
stopped.
gay.
We're not doing that anymore. Why? What happened? I was so busy. I had a full-time job. I was going as.
I know many families. I'm not even talking about mine where it does work like that.
College, and I
What
was
is
traveling
your
to play Street
family,
Fighter.
Rich?
I had a full life.
You
So
know
I
what
didn't
your
what the hell
family
happened.
is, bro? Can
And
I
quite
shoot
frankly,
it straight?
I was so busy. I didn't.
Chat,
really
you want me to
watch- I just
shoot
didn't
it
wanna be
straight
involved
on
in the
Rich's
drama.
family?
So I just didn't pay attention to
Bro,
it.
You want me to shoot it straight on Rich's family?
Maybe that's to my detriment.
Let me shoot it
like I
straight
said, you
on
always take
Rich's
things for
family.
granted when I had
I'll shoot it straight on Rich's family. Your parents are fucking failures. They raised two invalid morons. Your children have absolutely horrible role models. You're a horrible person, a terrible man, a bad father. Your father's a bad father. Your brother is so fucking stupid. He's a fully grown, capable man still living at home with mommy. You're both grown, capable men with two working hands and two fucking feet, and you still choose to live at home with mommy. You guys are failures. Failures. And you have the audacity to talk about anybody and how they live their life when you literally are a weekend father. Your parents have done nothing but raise two slovenly, hobo, loser-ass fucking dipshits that literally cannot do anything for themselves. Bro, you fell down the fucking stairs trying to get a soda pop. You called your mother on the phone to bring you a Coke. You need to shut the hell up. Talking about anybody's family. Talking about anybody's life when you live the life that you do, literally off the backs of your disabled and sick parents, whom take care of your kids because you're too stupid to do it your fucking self. You can't swoon a fucking homunculi with literally no other options. And she still leaves your fucking ass every other year, every other week for some other dick that's bigger than yours. Because the Masucci Micro can't get shit done. For as much as you want to call into account people's validity and masculinity, you have just the smallest, most effeminate body I have ever fucking seen in my life. And we all know what I'm talking about there, fucking Clipmaster. What the fuck, dude? You're a horrible dipshit that has nothing going for him other than a failing YouTube channel propped up by 2 or 3 parasocial homos that can't do nothing for themselves just like you and are hopelessly dependent on you being their father. A father that's unattentive to his own children unless he's harming them. Literally blinding them because he's too stupid to read a medical dossier. Get the fuck out of here. Miss me with your bullshit, bro.
Family, who I was in contact with all the time, and we had, family get-togethers and stuff, I kind of took it for granted. Now I don't have that anymore, and now you're like, damn, kind of sucks. It might have been nice to have family members to visit and to do stuff with, but, that's what happens. They say hindsight's 20/20. Now, of course, I know, man, it would have been maybe good to keep contact with certain people or whatever, but that's life. Now I'm too busy for it regardless. Too old and too busy.
I shoot straight, bro.
I go. We're at 112 now. Okay. All right, guys. So final 10 minutes or so of the stream. We are 37
I'll give him
bucks away
credit.
from the goal. Can
At
we hit
least
it?
he had
give
a
him
conversation about something and didn't just wait for someone to say something hoping he would get money out of it.
Bro, I wonder if Rich is watching
what I
off
mean?
stream. I'm going to check
At
my
least
likes.
he actually used more than like 5 words.
Can we get aims to 300? Probably.
Let's go. Last chance. Let's
In
go.
due
Hit
time.
the goal. Let's get some subs. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some tips. Let's get some support and hit that dang goal so we can do DSP tries it tomorrow.
Oh my god, bro.
Say dang.
Bro.
Again, the dad joke, my dad joke theory continues. The dudes who don't have kids have the dad jokes. I'm not saying my jokes always land, but
What are you
when
talking
do I
about?
ever unironically say, dang it?
But you're a 43-year-old man that says dead ass and no cap.
What are we danging? And again, sauce on the zingers.
I just wanted some sauce on those zingers.
Wait a goddamn minute. So, wait a fucking minute. So saying dang is weird and childish, but saying dead ass at 43 is perfectly normal. Saying no cap with 3 children, 1 you blinded, that's normal? I don't think so, bro. I think you're a weird, old, fucking recluse, hermaphrodite ass fucking, what the fuck does Tony Chase say? You hermaphroditus fucking satellite man, burning teeth having ass motherfucker. That's what you are, Rich. Have you guys ever heard of Tony Chase? Oh my god, talk about hilarity. Talk about hilariousness.
You don't have a sense of humor if you say that.
Dropbox is not normal.
Unless you're joking about it. I just want, those jokes. I just wanted some sauce on those zingers, if you know what I mean. A little edgier. Oh.
Dropbox dick sucker. You know, the funny part about that is that's actually true. He had gay porn in that Dropbox of two black gay men going at each other.
We're getting there. We're almost there, folks.
Yeah, gosh darn it.
Anyone else know how funny that is?
Keep it rolling. Let's go. Keep that momentum.
That all he does is beef with black creators, but he's hopelessly obsessed with black men?
TA, no one cares. Seriously. I said this before, I'll say it again.
Come on, get mad at Toe Tickler Timmy.
Anything that Wings brings up in about me is all fluff and bullshit. Because he'll talk shit, then he'll say something nice. None of it matters. If you try to talk to the guy.
Oh, this is one thing. Well, okay. This is where sometimes Phil makes sense. On this episode of Phil Makes Sense. Wings has fucking done that to me. Where it's like he could just hear something and he'll just take it as fact and just repeat it. Right then and there. Like, I could say, Wings, I saw Phil completely make it at the mall, masturbating
Rich,
in a
that's
water
what
fountain.
you do.
And he will talk about it on Locale Live. It will, Wings.
Bro, I've literally seen you go from not knowing something to asking your chat and then regurgitating exactly what your chat heard by saying, well, I've heard, I've read. No, you haven't. You literally just saw it in your chat and are now regurgitating it. You do it all the time. You do it all the time.
Phil was masturbating in a water fountain near Rich's Mall.
The satellite man. Oh no.
He does.
Somebody hide Walt Disney.
He does have a problem with that. I'm sorry, Wings, you do.
Like you have a problem with chicken wings?
Where you hear something and you before I knew you were like that, I thought you actually knew who that troll was. Just give me my 200. Remember he was on my show, on my podcast? That episode actually did well, too. It's almost like I should have kept doing that. And I was like, oh, and he's like, yeah, it's a fat black dude who did a commercial singing in like some local car commercial. And that wasn't a troll. That was Big Cheese. And then Big Cheese hated me. Like we were cool again. I apologized. We made up. And then he hated me all over again because he thought I knew and I was trying to perpetrate that he was a troll. And I think he hates me I'm like, dude, I didn't know he was referring to you. I genuinely sorry. I even put in a public statement right away. No, I still think to this day he hates me because of that.
He doesn't respond. So I don't give a shit what he fucking does. He could sit there as a lump for the rest of his life for all I care. If he doesn't take action on anything, it doesn't matter what words come out of his mouth. Like, literally, I don't know why anyone would ever watch him because all he has is bluster. He never takes action on anything.
No,
neither do you.
Set up with other people is actually pretty entertaining, Phil. He is. That's when he actually becomes engaging, Wings. When Wings is streaming by himself playing a game, he is just a man with two breasts and misery. What the fuck description is that?
It's a terrible one.
Ban Amber Heard.
No one listens to him.
Oh wait, let's
really
do this.
No one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Phil's the best guy ever. I'd like to be on his show. He'll never do any of that. He'll just sit there like a lump.
Why would anybody
So
ever say Phil's the best guy ever? He really holds himself in just such a high
big burst.
No. The fact Courtney Love still has her mitts around fucking Kurt Cobain's money is enough of a travesty on that man's life. I don't need you to abuse and bastardize his music any more than that fucking crone has already done. Sorry. I love music too much to let you do that to it. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Get fucked.
Anyway, but she's trying her best
Oh.
to hide the truth. So now, Michael Wolff gives us a new bombshell revelation. Listen to this.
A new book was published yesterday in the U.S. and
Kill me.
Yeah, if Michael Wolff sadly passes away, then we need to look into it.
UK entitled The Rise and Fall of the House of York. It's by a British journalist by the name of Andrew Loney. And it's about
that was a genuine cry of pain.
Life of Prince Andrew, but it is also about his connection to Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, and Melania Trump. And in fact, it contains a passage in which Epstein is quoted, and this is from an interview apparently in 2007.
Which one? The ack, or the seal clapping like.
The hardcover copy of the book was widely available.
I do agree, though.
Dude,
he has a very, very distinct laugh.
And shit too.
Dude, don't tell him. And it contains
that people used to have like harems where they swapped around women.
And the audio book, which were also released yesterday, do not
right where he goes, he sucks in.
So what happened here is that between the printing and the distribution,
can you say something?
Release,
anything?
That Melania
can you
Trump
add commentary?
To send threatening legal letters to anyone who might connect her directly to Jeffrey Epstein. So,
but we know there's the connection there. Again,
oh my fucking god, Phil!
They never get it.
Rich.
It's like some. I hate doing the conservative, but I'm gonna do it here. It's this fucking stupid conservative mindset where it's like, oh hey, I don't want them to see the smoke that's here. Let me pour kerosene on it and fucking light it even a bigger fire.
Can I pour kerosene on you, homeboy?
What are you doing?
See how fast your fat burns? Oh wait, that was too dark even for me.
It does, and it's if you're saying intimidation, it doesn't. I mean, oh yeah, some of the television networks CBS bent their fucking knee and spread their ass. So there is that.
You mean they got sued?
The publishers, and this is hard to figure out exactly what they believe they have accomplished here.
Listen, Cam, I'll also apologize to him too. That was maybe I could have went about that in a classier manner instead of just went in the way I did. So I will say that.
But
who are you apologizing to? 8-Bit Derek?
And clearly had it vetted by.
Is he apologizing to Eric?
It was legally sound. But then, in the face of Melania Trump's threats, they.
There's other people who deserve my ire, and Camelot isn't one of them.
Oh yeah, poor Camelot. He has what? Cancer or something like that.
And hide
in his stomach or lungs or some shit.
To think that they could put the book out. The book can.
I hope he is able to survive that though.
One
I hope everything works out for him.
Another, but that's
like how much more. And the most amazing thing was, let's see if I could find it. This isn't me doing dead air. It ties into this, and I'm not going ADHD mode again.
Oh god,
the Hodge twins posted this. I think I talked about it earlier.
God, fucking kill me! I don't even know how to comment on this shit.
Yeah, you're comedians.
Dude, I don't give a
fucking
fuck.
Bodybuilder now, guys.
Rich, you're never a bodybuilder, and they are comedians. Like them or not, comedy is subjective. Art is subjective.
Where the fuck are? Oh wait,
I can't fucking stand this.
Oh, that's when before they saw.
Rich, who fucking made you the arbiter of art? Who made you the arbiter of comedy? Genuine fucking question. Who made you the important fucking... Who made you just able to say, oh,
they're not comedians because I don't like their jokes. They're not comedians.
Well, what the fuck? One of my beads broke. What the hell? Bro, it broke in half. One of the beads broke in the banger. What the fuck? I blame Rich. We all know he was in here like a ninja just a few minutes ago, overheating my nail. That's it. I'm putting out 2 Amazon $25 gift cards to whomever can bring me Rich's head first. And if you can restore his daughter's sight, free PS5.
Sold out. I'm sorry. I went when they were actually trying to be comedians and actually had like, a personality.
I'm putting out a hit.
Give me a
for
second
Amazon
here.
gift cards.
Again, I'm not just losing. Christ. Boy, they have their team post a lot, huh?
Yeah, almost like they're grifting.
I need money. I just do.
Scotty Mac donated $10 through Super
It's
Chat.
funny how he'll
Kyle is
understand.
now the best in the space.
No. It's really funny how he'll criticize the quartering, right? For his grift, and he understands that the quartering uploading 5 videos a day means he's grifting, right? But he can't use that same process of elimination to like see that the Young Turks putting out 5 videos a day is also grifting. Or Kyle Kalinske or whomever. If they put out 5 videos a day of just haphazard bullshit, bro, how are you just not recognizing that these people are the quartering, just a little bit better put together? How do you not realize that? Like the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, fucking Fox News, all of these people, all they do is pump out talking points, right? And they do it daily, 5, 6, 7 videos a day. And you can understand that those people are grifting, but when it comes to the Young Turks and them putting out 6, 7, 9, 12, 20 videos, you know, oh, yeah, I need to watch all of those because those are all important. No, you're just you're an idiot leftist who just has been taken by the leftist grift, bro, and you don't realize it. For as much as you want to criticize elderly people for watching Fox News and ruining the country and being the dastardly ones to elect Donald Trump, it's like, get the fuck out of here, man. What are you even talking about? That's why I hate fucking politics, bro. I really
Like,
do.
all right, you know what I'll do so I don't give away any. I agree.
I agree. You're a fucking idiot.
Because you got to be careful, man. People are like fucking feds that watch me. Like, wait, we saw these 4 pixels in the corner of Rich's Facebook. This must be him.
No, dipshit. You literally showed us what your fucking Twitter account was there, RLM Core. You literally have your name
ASMR
on
video
it.
last night. That was a complete fucking failure.
Bro, you literally have your name on the account. What do you mean? You can't come out here and say the feds are on me when you have your real name on the account. If I had my real name on my account, I couldn't necessarily complain when people found my real name, now could I? No, I couldn't. Like, God, fuck, Rich, are you retarded? I mean, I know the answer, but come the fuck on, bro. You can't be this fucking stupid. Chat, he can't be this fucking stupid, can he? Right?
Excuse me.
You hear that?
Anyway,
fake,
so the hot
I'm
twins
so
write this,
serious right now.
I get it. Republicans created memes of Donald Trump as the Pope, Superman, and as a king. But what is this sexual perversion for a mediocre governor, Gavin Newsom? I mean, him being mediocre. Let's face it too. I like what he's doing, but he's doing this because he wants a presidential.
Excuse me? Well, wait. You like what Gavin Newsom is doing? Do you know what Gavin Newsom has done? The state of California has faced heavy criticism over their literal restrictions of the First Amendment. You want him to be president. The same guy that has run California into the ground. There is not a single fucking person on the face of this fucking planet that would vote for Gavin fucking Newsom as president. Not a single fucking person. This man is a retard. He's a stupider retard than you. And that's saying something, Rich, because you're a fucking idiot. Okay? For you to sit there and say that he would do anything other than run this country into the absolute fucking dirt, the same way he did California, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. And you can say, oh, well, what about Trump? Yeah, people took a chance on Trump once. They took a chance on Trump twice. And they came up nil both times. But I will not run the dice on Gavin fucking Newsom even a single fucking time. The man is a retard. Holy shit. Use your brain.
In 2028, let's keep it 100. The left sexualize everything. It's weird.
They do sexualize everything. For people that profess fucking drag queens to not be sexual, why did a dude show up to Drag Time Story Hour as a butt-naked monkey? It's obviously sexual, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. You guys sexualize everything. Literally everything. We cannot have a show on television without these retards on Twitter trying to ship every single fucking character together. And if you don't agree with them, they try to ruin your life. You leftists ruin everything. Look at what they did to Miles Morales. Did you? No, I'm pretty sure nobody read Miles Morales' Thor, but by Odin's fucking fade, I will enlighten you all to the racism that was Miles Morales' Thor. These people sexualize and radicalize and racialize everything. To sit here and even try and say that they don't is ridiculous. It's as ridiculous as trying to claim that the right doesn't try and make everything conservative and Protestant and fucking prim and proper because they're just too afraid of an ankle. Like, bro, come the fuck on. Get the fuck out of here. Neanderthal. You would have to be an idiot to believe a single fucking word that comes from your mouth. You're an idiot, Rich.
As they're actively protecting people who probably, both Democrats.
Bro, and not only that, you want to talk about how fucking the right is fascist and trying to create a fascist utopia within the United States? Can you explain to me what Chads were? Can you explain to me that, or how a group of people took over downtown Portland? And created a city within the city, and people died because EMTs and first aid couldn't get to them? Oh yeah, but the left is it's not the left, guys. It's not the left. Right. They just pay people in California to be homeless. But the issue's not the left. They were just embezzling billions of dollars from US aid. But it's not the left. It's not the left, guys. Get the fuck out of my face. This is why I hate politics. Oh my
and
God.
Republicans they're protecting that went to an island owned by a multimillionaire who was probably a Mossad agent who was gathering blackmail information, and they went to that island to fuck underage girls. And the current administration, along with others, is actively hiding it, and you're just saying the left are sexualizing things. They're protecting pedophiles right now. Fuck, man.
Okay. And Biden had knowledge that Bill Clinton went to Epstein Island. We all had knowledge that Hunter Biden's laptop contained documented instances of Hunter Biden engaging in underage sex with children on his laptop, where there was cocaine, where there was all of this shit. But it was a Russian hoax. It was a hoax. The laptop wasn't real. But he just did an interview explaining how it in fact was real. So you can miss me with this bullshit and this fucking pretend grandstanding about how we just need to accept the fact that the Republicans are the bad guys. No, bro. And you can try and pretend to play the middle ground as much as you fucking want, but you're clearly a leftist. You're clearly a leftist. And you can feign that, oh, but, you know, there were leftists there too. Okay, then call them out by name. You don't. But you'll sit here, you'll call out George Bush, you'll call out Donald Trump, and you'll call out all these Republicans, but when given the chance to call out the Democrats that were doing this shit too, like, you don't say anything. You just add them by their party distinction. But you'll name Republicans by name. Like, it's subtle, but it's the same thing. Omission is lying. It's called lying through omission. You omit the names to make it lesser, despite you trying to make it seem like you're adding them together when you're not really, because you're not equating them equally. I swear this man's a retard.
Jesus
oh God,
Christ.
I can't stand politics. Can you switch to anything else?
It's not a left or right thing. Stop, stop, stop.
It is. It is. It is. Because you did not care about the Epstein files until it was confirmed that it absolutely included Donald Trump. Because when we knew that it included Bill Clinton, you were silent about it. It wasn't until Donald Trump was confirmed to be a part of it that you started talking about it in earnest. Like, you realize that you can't pull the wool over people's eyes that are smarter than you, bro. And I'm fucking smarter than you. I'm just gonna say it. I don't normally like to say I'm a smart person. I normally like to classify myself as a stupid person that learns and understands. But in this instance, Rich, I'm gonna say I'm fucking smarter than you, and you're a fucking retard. God damn. You're an idiot, Rich. A hypocritical, moronic
Yeah, thank you, ones,
idiot.
for doing that. I appreciate it, man.
What did ones do?
Like, Jesus, dude. Can we just hold every... But I'm sorry. Like, so...
I had to use
the parallels are all there. Parallels, excuse me.
The parallelograms. The paralleloqueries.
It's blowhard. It's all bark, no bite shit.
It's literally you, then?
It's to make a statement and hope that you shut up.
It's literally you, then?
They don't intend on it to go anywhere. What about the Wall Street Journal? Wasn't Trump suing them for that whole weird letter thing that he wrote to Jeffrey Epstein? He dropped it.
Oh,
now,
God.
some say that was like an in cahoots thing where, all right, the case gets dropped and it like hurts the credibility. Like the Wall Street Journal hurt the credibility of it.
What?
But
why would the Wall Street
Moved
Journal
on, but
knowingly
they
hurt
fucking
their
shouldn't.
own credibility?
But they fucking shouldn't. This is a huge deal. And
God, I can't.
I still like Anna and Jen.
Bro, like everything about this guy is fucking fabricated. Literally everything. From the mustache to that gay ass fucking beard thing that he has going on. The earring. Bro, you guys remember that one episode of South Park when they all started to dress like women? And then the women got really mad because the men became super effeminate? That's this fucking guy. What is that fucking hairdo, dude? Just shave that shit off. Stop doing the comb over, bro. Good lord.
A lot of their takes
are stupid as
shit. If you watch
shit.
like a topic, Kyle, they have off ones. Trust me, I am not trying to. I'm not white knighting for shit. But if Kyle's talking about the subject and they're talking about it, I would say 90% of the time they line up.
They line up. Oh, yeah.
Correct me if I'm
Mainstream
wrong.
media lining up
They had asinine
with
takes
what they
recently.
say.
Yes, they have.
Oh, man. That's just never happened before.
Yes, they have. But do I think it's overblown how off their takes are? Yes.
Man, Dasher, I wish we were talking about anything other than what we're talking about.
So there you go, T.
I
Fortunately, not many
hate
people know that. You
talking
gotta come
about
here
this.
to learn about it. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm.
Rich, can you
Click the bell
fucking
as well
do
for
watch anything else, bro? Watch
By the way,
QVC.
I actually am going to put... I actually support Kyle on Patreon. If you like his content,
God.
I suggest you do the same.
You support this retard? You give this retard money to lie to you? You're a fucking oh my fucking god. Yeah. I called him a retard and it's confirmed, bro. Something by Kyle Kalinske.
We just lost a car brand? Are you clickbaiting me, Kilmer? Because I'm gonna click. You clickbait me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Rev up your engine!
I generally like his stuff, though. Admittedly.
Look at how fucking disappointed in life this fat
He's a Trumper.
fuck is.
I don't agree with it, but he doesn't fucking put it in my face. So.
Oh, you mean the way the leftists literally put everything, every political thing in everyone's fucking face
my
ever?
head. GM is now partnering with Hyundai to develop new cars. Now, if you remember back in the past, I called the merger of Chrysler, Fiat, and Peugeot, which is Stellantis, the Three Stooges. Three failing companies get together, right? Well,
and make more shit. Yeah, dude, Dodge is cooked. Dodge is cooked. It's sad.
Yeah, your life is pretty
Nissan's
fucking sad,
kinda
but here we
fucked,
are.
Trump's health is so bad. He won't. Well, realistically, like, I'm not saying that, like, yeah, I mean, I hate Trump, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna go to heaven. It's a weird thing for you to be saying.
I guess I would call the GM Honda partnership the Two Stooges. You got GM and Mary Barrow don't know what they're doing. You got Hyundai that makes crappy cars. Let's get two of them.
There was a time for a fairly short period where Hyundai was making cars that people recommended for reliability and quality across the board. It was fairly short-lived, but it did exist. I'm speaking like I'm making an audiobook.
Yeah, your audiobook would be called 15 Years of Failure,
together.
A Weekend Father and a
garbage they
Fat
can
Son.
Didn't Genesis, who is now a luxury brand from Korea, didn't they break off from Hyundai to kind of go their own path? And I hear their cars are great.
Now, they're saying they're sharing technology, blah, blah, blah. Well, what it really comes down to is...
Yeah, Mercedes had to get away from Chrysler. Holy fuck, that was a dark period.
These knuckleheads, again, are talking partly electric car,
Agreed, never blowing
with an
bubbles.
electric motor and a gasoline motor. And that's because, let's face the facts, if you know anything about cars, Hyundai's been making hybrid cars for quite some time. I've worked on them, I've driven them, rented them as cars 8 years ago. They've been making them a while. It would be
just farting.
GM
That's funny, bro.
Really doesn't do that much with hybrids. They're kind of lagging behind.
What the fuck is this? I mean, people are liking it. And I do give him credit for not putting a CVT in it. But what the hell is that Chevy Trax? It's just a lifted hatchback. It's not an SUV. I think calling it an SUV is silly. It's a front-wheel drive SUV.
It's a front-wheel drive SUV.
Rich, nobody gives a shit
but
about your fucking four-wheel drive.
Stop it.
Fucking
but
Scooty Puff Jr. fucking get around town mobile, dude.
With
Nobody
its
cares.
Turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. Everything is a fucking turbo now. Everything is a turbo. Which they are fun, but they suck, man. They wear out the engine quicker, dude. A lot of pressure going through an engine that kind of isn't built for it.
So,
John Lennon was a car guy, yeah. And he lived and wasn't assassinated, yeah.
Claim they're going to have unique interiors and exteriors. But we all know what that means. Basically, they'll be rebadged cars. So GM will probably be selling rebadged Hyundais is what it'll probably come out to. They're saying that a lot of this collaboration will be outside of North America. Only one. Oh,
RAV4 will run forever. The rest of it will rust out, but the engine and drivetrain is invincible.
Electric commercial van will be slated for buyers in the United States. So
yeah, 93 octane.
Can you go back to Kyle Kalinske?
It could take less if you have a turbo, and oil changes with the exact oil it requires almost exactly every 3,000 miles, and you will increase the lifespan of a turbocharged car.
So GM pretty much.
I need money. I just do.
Please kill me now.
Comic Book Chat donated $5 through Super Chat. Look at Trump on the 2024 campaign trail. He just looks really bad, almost sick now. Look at the video comparing the two. He ain't doing good.
Okay, Google. Go away. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck just happened?
The fuck was that about? Now I forgot what I was saying.
What the hell? Bro, I know, Dasher. I'm sorry, dude.
You know, it's funny. I actually, and if I do this too, beforehand, I thought I had to get it. I love the MDX, don't get me wrong, but I thought I had to get it. I was actually, man, I would love to get like an RDX A spec. Because technically the MDX is a little bit quicker, but it ain't. That's wrong. You drive an RDX with those turbos, man, and it just fucking flies. So, you know, so I got the MDX, my mom got the RDX, and we swapped.
God damn.
And I love the RDX, because that, man, I just sucks though, because I would have gotten the A spec blue RDX.
I need money.
And busted a nut every time I got in the car.
Austin Norris donated $5 through Super Chat. Did a turbo on those tracks pass? Go through them and burn oil like crazy. Turbos on national backorder from GM. I'll keep him 0034.3 Silverado.
Yeah, dude, what in these now? What's with these 3-cylinder turbo boosted engines? Turbocharged. I sound like a grandma, doesn't it? Turbo booster. Turbocharged. What are you doing? Because you know the average I know. Look, it's probably because it makes it cheaper to manufacture the engines because they could be smaller. Blah 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 blah. But you know the average person, they ain't gonna pay attention to changing their oil.
The average person? I mean, everybody?
My Acuras. I love Honda.
Yeah, because you're a weirdo.
I won't go back to Germany again. Honda it is for me. Anything and everything. Man, now I'm all into cars and my balls are tingling. Oh yeah, WRXs are fun to drive, man. That is true. I'd love to get my hands on. I'm spending getting another fucking car though. A G37X. Just gotta make sure there's no
a G37X.
Bottoms like to rust on those though. And they are getting old now.
What about
yeah, anything but Nissan.
Spending
but those
time with your
Infinity
kids.
G37Xs are bangers.
What about
Those
getting
they
a car that
failed.
fits your
They
kids?
gave up with their Ultium battery system. They're not even calling it Ultium anymore, right? And here's what GM Senior Vice President says. By partnering together, GM and Hyundai will bring more choice to our customers faster and at lower cost. Okay, so they're going to bring Korean vehicles faster and cheaper because, you know, cheaper to make them there. They're cheaper made cars. But do you want to buy one of these? Pretty much, I tell people, I wouldn't buy a GM vehicle. I wouldn't buy a Hyundai. So I'm certainly not going to buy one that's a combination of two, especially if it's an
no
electric
fucking
vehicle.
way.
Now, is it Stan?
No
Yeah,
way
I agree.
you're
I
watching
don't see this
13 more
ending
minutes. Please tell me you're not watching 13 more minutes of this
Kind of like
garbage.
what's going on with Dodge right
Oh
now.
my God.
I don't see this ending well.
Today, they claim they're going to have
Some
5
useless
vehicles
facts,
they're going to
shoot
work
'em at
on
me,
together.
bro.
A compact and mid-sized truck, a compact SUV, a
Oh,
compact
I hate
car,
that color
and
of
the
gray
electric
green.
work van. They started
Puke.
engineering for Central and South America. This can take quite some time to actually pan out, but all I got to say is 2 wrongs don't make a right. Ha, GM and Hyundai, they're keeping their own names, though. At least it's not like Stellantis, where they took a name and they combined 3 of them.
All right, Blue Dragon, I missed the super chat. Who did I miss? Oh, yeah, almost. Oh, it's common. Look at the Trump 2024 campaign trail. He looks really bad, almost sick now. Look at the video. He ain't
What
doing
up,
good.
Kenneth?
Oh,
How
yeah.
are you, man?
Being an evil piece of shit wears on you, huh?
It's still 2 separate stooges. Well, yet another
Well, you would know.
electric
You're
vehicle,
pretty evil.
all-electric EV
I
is
can't-
being axed
I
from the
can't-
United States.
I
They're not going
cannot
to sell
fucking
them
do
at
this.
25.
Oh
in the
my
United
God.
States. 6 months.
I would have made videos on it. The G37X would just be me being a selfish
He's
dick, so that
eating again.
They only sold 77 of these electric Genesis. So no wonder they're discontinued. They're not going to make any money selling small amounts like that.
Bro,
Genesis
Rich, is your
responded
stream
by saying,
just
quote,
you
"We remain
watching
flexible
TV?"
as we
I
adapt
need
to
money.
the ever-changing consumer needs
Dude,
and market
his
conditions."
stream is just him watching
Let's
TV.
shorten that
Donated
to,
$9
nobody was
and
buying a
99
stupid.
cents through super chat. I am a car guy, right? I have been
Bro,
a car guy
it's
since age
just
5 when cars
him
came
watching
out.
TV.
Top year was my Bible finish in college for car stuff knowledge, and the EV market was never
My
going to sell
God.
here at all.
Yeah, and now you have Trump. Isn't he adding like a penalty on if you fucking have an EV or even a hybrid? Which you can eat my ass with that. One of these days, I want to get the Honda Civic hybrid.
Why do you want an old man to eat your butt?
I need money. I just do.
What the fuck is this game?
Christian Tool 84 praise Mansky donated $5 through super chat. Speaking of cars, I would like to see the return of manual transmissions.
Didn't they say that you younger Gen Z bastards are liking manuals? If so, thank you. As a person who would like to learn one someday, even in my ripe old age, I thank you for having an
That's
interest in them.
garbage.
They shouldn't go away. I appreciate the new technology that they do with like dual clutch transmission.
You launched a channel, DSP historian. Great.
More
What do you
responsive
do,
even
bro?
conventional
Do you put out
transmissions as a
DSP
whole.
clips?
But there's always going to be a place, and there should be a place for manuals.
Do you do gaming stuff?
CRV hybrid is a nice fucking car.
Do you do
Don't you, man? You got
figure
I could be
reviews?
here till fucking 5 a.m. talking about cars. Kane, don't get any ideas.
Stupid things, so we're not selling them anymore. Yes.
Oh, some
the rats are indeed
songs.
jumping off
That's
the
what's up.
electric car market.
Are you gonna be a rapper,
Literally didn't
or are
want
they
to eat that
AI
pudding,
songs?
But I knew I actually like. If I didn't have that, I would only had like 800 calories today. Like,
Bull.
I'm not an anorexic teenage girl.
Bullshit.
How many steps did I do?
Bullshit.
Open.
Bullshit. Bull.
7,418. Thought I did more, but still, good amount. Beat my goal.
Drones in the United States, the latest
I'm
one
only
to be
eating
knocked off
800
was
calories
weed
a
pudding.
day.
Pure THC oil pudding.
electric Genesis. I mean, if you only sell 77 units in half a year in the United States, that's pretty much telling you it's a massive failure, right? And there's certainly going to be more to follow as time goes on, with people realizing these electric vehicles, they're not ready for prime time. Well, in an interview...
Yeah, I agree with him there. I don't think they're ready for prime time. They will be.
What's
and they
going
will be
on
the future
tomorrow,
before
bro?
Cars drive for us. And AI takes over us, and we literally becomes Terminator 2.
You're not a
But,
dude?
Yeah, it's not. It's like cloud gaming. There is a market. Excuse me.
Did you guys know in
But
my
it's
analytics it tells me
fully
that my
matured yet.
audience is only men?
Nothing. We're just talking cars, man. I love talking cars. We just kind of tripped into it, and it's
so
better
if I
than,
assumed, I'm sorry, bro.
talking about a sexually insecure midget from Texas.
Oh, the Treasury
What about a
Secretary
sexually
pre-
insecure midget from New York? I wonder who Dickers Masucci actually is.
Not to laugh at my own joke, but
I love laughing at my own jokes. I do it all the time. Watch.
Listen, daily Alonso transmission car. That's cool shit. Look it up.
Tango trend. All right, we'll look it up after this.
See? Just think of something
and
funny.
It's kind of like
a clown.
laptop. You know, if the battery goes bad in
Get
the
hit
car,
in the face with a pie,
it's
bro.
a big deal to replace it. And then
But
there's
it's
these,
like
this company,
one of the
Lucid.
Joker's
Who owns
pies.
Lucid, or is it its own electric brand that came out of nowhere?
And
What
then
happens if
he goes
Lucid ceases
dancing
to
down the
exist one day?
hallway.
Are you going to get a battery to replace
You
your
just
Lucid?
don't have an imagination.
And even if they are owned by a bigger brand, how do you know if they're not going to give a
The
shit
stream
about
is
it?
lagging.
You know what I'm saying?
much that Trump's tariffs are paid for by Americans, by us consumers, right? So let's see what happens in the future. I'll be a futurist.
Oh my God.
Is he going to be fired by Trump? It'll be hilarious if he is. Treasury Secretary Scott.
Everything. I thought this was about cars. Bro, I thought this was about cars. I thought this was about cars. See, this is what I'm talking about. In today's world, nothing can just be about the thing. It can't just be about, oh yeah, hey, maybe let's talk about fucking General Motors and Hyundai, you fucking idiot. Pronounce the H. It's Hyundai, not Yondai. I know it's ironic, me correcting someone's speech when I mushmouth the shit out of words. I just did it. But come on, it's irritating. Bro, why does everything have to always fucking trickle back to politics? Why does this matter in the scheme of cars? Why does this matter that they're merging fucking car dealerships and shit like that and making cars together? Why does it have to do with tariffs? Why? Like, manufacturing, obviously, but why do you have to talk about it? Aren't you talking about cars? Like, it's just so irritating. Did Kino use my clips? I don't know. Did they?
Percent appeared on MSNBC.
Michelle
where
Soguchi
he
is
gently
rich, yes.
Scotty Kilmer is getting political? Oh, no.
Oh,
was
the
coaxed
chat
into
is?
admitting.
Lucid is an ex-Tesla employee? Interesting. Interesting stuff.
There we go.
While the government might rake in plenty, American businesses and consumers are the ones paying
What up,
the
bro?
taxes,
And I
ultimately.
know, man.
Because
This is what I'm
let's face the
talking
fact,
about.
things are imported. The people are imported. And
Yes, but Why do you have to talk about that when you're talking about like car dealerships and like brands of vehicles and shit like that? Like, you know, you can just omit that kind of stuff, right? And just talk about the car? Like, why does it always have to, yep, Trump's gonna fire this guy. Ha 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 ha. He's gonna this and that. Bro, I think that's what's the problem in today's world. There is no more just escapism. It's gone. We've walled off the way to the escapism now. Everything has to be based in our existence, in our reality. Everything has to be about X or Y, and it always has to resort back to politics. It doesn't matter who's president. It's just so grating. It's so irritating. Just can't just one thing not be about politics? Like, why the fuck am I gonna watch a video about cars that devolves into politics? What? Kino lost its ability to stream on Wednesday night. PPP's modem died. Well, I hope PPP's modem had a good life. It gave them such grand opportunities. And in the next life, it's gonna come back as a fighter jet.
Have to pay the tariff. Now, it hasn't really hit yet because a lot of people are still buying the old stuff that was already here in the country.
Why does he have a picture of Twinkie cereal? Is that a real thing? Hostess Twinkie
Did I post
cereal
a new video
by
today?
Scotty
No.
Kilmer.
When they run out
It's really funny just seeing him next to a picture of cereal.
of the stock and they got to sell you the stuff they brought in that's been tariff. Believe you me,
Did
the
you
prices
post
will
a
go
video
up and
today,
will be
unofficial
painful.
DSP
The interviewer
historian?
says, hey,
Oh,
say
it's
you bring
your
a Brazilian product
birthday?
in, and they're paying 50%
Happy-
of the
No,
treasury.
I'm not
so
gonna
who
do that
writes
to
the
you,
check?
bro. Happy
well,
birthday,
that's
man.
what he asked Percent. Percent first said, well, they could be replaced
Oh,
with
try
substitutes
again
from
tomorrow
other
then,
nations,
man.
blah, 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 blah. But he finally admit the check is written by the person who receives it at the dock in the U.S. So the tariff's paid in this country by the importer, is that right? And then he says, at the dock. And Percent said yes. And the importer can
He is a jump cut-aholic, man.
pass it on or not. Well, of course they're going to pass it on. Do people understand anything about retail businesses? Retail businesses.
Yeah, this kind of ties into the PlayStation 5.
Oh my
where
God.
8-Bit Erica was essentially saying, minus a
No.
slight amount of context, that Sony should just eat the cost. That's not how business work, Eric. That's not how
what-
it works.
That's not what he said at all.
Corporations are there to make money for themselves and for investors.
That's not
They're
what
not
he
just
said
going
at
to
all.
eat the cost out of the kindness of their hearts. They're not a charity.
Are in a pretty tight squeeze. Their profit margin isn't that much. I've seen some that was 4%, some that were 7%. If there is a 50% tariff on something coming from Brazil, guess what? They got to raise the price. They can't sell it at a loss or they'll go out of business. So the interesting thing is, okay.
Tariffs are a tax on the consumer.
Yeah.
Again, the
It's not
PS5
a-
is kind of some evidence of
It's
that.
not
there
a-
you go.
No, it's not a tax on the consumer. It's not a tax. It's an artificial inflation of the cost of the price that tends to never recede. It's not a tax because it's not a tacked on additional price or cost of the, I mean it is, but it isn't. It's not a tax.
And the Switch. And the Xbox Series console.
I need money.
It isn't.
I just do.
Ooh.
True Story 989 donated $5
Wait, you're
through Super
50?
Chat. Speaking of cars,
Wait,
I
are
have a
you
84 El
50?
Camino
Wait,
with a
I'm
380
confused at
over
what's
main
going on
board,
right
30
now.
over with RV Cam. Me and my dad worked on it before he passed away.
Oh, that's sad to hear, dude. what would the horsepower on that be?
Why don't you tell us what the horsepower
My
would
voice
be,
is
Rich?
getting fucking creepy.
Well, you're a creepy fat man.
Is this guy going to get fired by Trump now for saying this? It'll be
Next
interesting to
week.
see. Is somebody telling him about the MSNBC story? If they are, it wouldn't shock me enough. He fired the guy for saying that, you know? Even though it was kind of couched. Secretary of Treasury did say, quote, and the importer can pass it on or not. Well, if you run a business, you don't run a business to lose money, and if you're paying a lot more for it, you're going to have to pass it on. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
How does Scott? I'm pretty sure that he's a Trumper and he gets this. How does fucking? That just shows how dumb Eric is. He doesn't.
No,
even get it.
you didn't listen to a single thing Eric was saying.
Tariffs are ultimately a tariff that is paid as a tax on us as consumers.
No.
Right? Say you're going to buy a car.
It's not.
Thank you, Scott.
It is not a tax because it implies a tax is something that's voted on and agreed upon. A tariff is an artificial, not tax, but cost to the consumer. A tax implies that we voted for the tariff, that we voted to increase the tax on the person. It's just not true. It isn't.
Thank you.
You're both dumbasses.
Can you teach the other fucking conservatives that?
Bro, this guy can't pronounce H's.
Please, thank you. Appreciate you.
If it had a 15% tariff on it, hey, they're selling you that car. You don't think they're going to put that on the price of the car? Of course they are. Well, of course they're going to add it to it. Now, it hasn't
Common
hit
sense,
yet as the making of
Christ.
this video because there's still...
It's not partisan to have common sense.
Rich.
Gee.
Shut the fuck up, Rich. You do not have common sense. Again, you blinded your daughter because you did not read her medical dossier. You didn't know what she was allergic to. And you didn't know that she would have an adverse allergic reaction to something that she was already allergic to. You should have known, Rich. You should have known, boy.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I need money.
But so many people do. Don't.
Tower Dragon
You
donated
don't.
$5 through Super Chat. Who would have thought that tariffs would increase the prices that American consumers pay? Faced with peeking eye emoji, told you so idiotic Trump supporters.
It's so insane. It's not partisan to think logically.
You don't
But
think
but
logically
that's
at
what
all,
they're
Rich.
We're getting to the point where they're trying to brainwash people where if questioning what the sky, if Donald Trump says the sky is blue and it's raining and you go, no, it's raining. God, you're such a liberal. We're getting to that point.
What? Wait a minute. Dipshit. Dipshit. The sky is still blue just because it's raining outside. Or just the sky is still blue. And it doesn't matter if it's raining outside. I am retarded, guys. I'm sorry. And if the sky is covered by clouds, you fucking Neanderthal, it's still fucking blue past the clouds. It can be an overcast, right? With clouds that make the sky look gray, but that's just covering, Rich. The actual color is still blue. It's really surprising that you're even able to tie your fucking shoes. You think the sky is not blue because it's covered by clouds and raining. Have you ever seen a sky rain without clouds? I have. Well, adjacent to clouds. Because, like, there's this weird thing that happens where I live. Sometimes it can be sunny and raining at the same time. And guess what color the fucking sky is when it's sunny and raining at the same time, Rich? I'm going to give you a wild guess here. I'm going to let you guess. But I'm going to give you a wild answer. I'm going to tell you it's still fucking blue, even though it's raining outside, Rich. Donkey.
We have
really
already
high.
passed the point where they're now
Object
justifying
permanence.
pedophilia.
Bro. So what about you working at Locale Live, bro? And you're such against pedophiles, right? You're so against them and what they do and who they are as monsters and evil fucking people. You're so against it, but you were willing to shake their hand and take money from them. And you continue to make excuses for Diddler behind the camera. After he... the dude fucking was beating his wife, it's confirmed, right? Through not only a dispatch call where you can literally hear her running and screaming for her life, but through 2 independent police officers who interviewed both people and both confirmed that he was hitting her. But you're going to make excuses for this man that groomed this child at the age of 15 is a 21-year-old man. You're not cool with pedophiles? So what did you say to Mike, bro? Nothing. Nothing. This is what pisses me off about you leftists. You're all talk. You talk and you talk and you talk and you talk and you talk. But when given the opportunity to tell Mike to take his money and shove it up his fucking ass because you don't want to work for a pedophile, or at least somebody that's accused of being a pedophile, what do? You fucking suck your nuts up into your stomach and you fucking shake his hand, you nutless fucking coward. Coward.
Azealia Banks literally just did it a couple weeks ago. It's like, the 90s, people, you know, the adults were fucking 14-year-olds. No, they weren't. Maybe in your fucked up family they were. That is not a thing.
A lot of the old stock stuff left, but if it runs out and you're going to buy it, believe you me, you're going to start being...
I mean, look at what's his name? Roman Polanski he had to leave the country, dude. It's never was okay, at least on the surface when it was public. Was it not going on?
It's not okay. It's not okay. It wasn't completely okay in Hollywood. Everybody knew it was the quiet, or it was the what did they used to call it? Oh god, there was a saying for this. What was it? It's not like the worst kept secret. Well, we'll just go with that. It was their worst kept secret. Everybody knew, especially Alex fucking Jones, of all fucking people, knew that Hollywood, the government, and even the water was not only was the water turning the fucking frogs gay, but Bohemian Grove, he said that there were evil cabals running the government that were abducting children. Bro, come to find out, they actually were. And the government is run by a cabal of pedophiles. And Hollywood is literally run by a cabal of pedophiles. The music industry is literally ran by a cabal of rapists and pedophiles. What do you mean it wasn't accepted? Look at what they did to Justin Bieber. Bro, look at what they did to Britney Spears. It wasn't accepted. They served these children up on a platter for these people. It's just the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life. It wasn't accepted. Yeah, conventionally, between you and I. But in the grander scheme of the people running our fucking government, the people putting the shows on our televisions and shit, it was absolutely a reality of life. Like, you're just so fucking stupid, and you're so nearsighted that you just don't see past your face. You can't. Everything is just your own small bubble of stupidity and ignorance. It's perplexing how you're even able to get out of bed in the morning.
For years behind the scenes, even outside of Epstein, of course it was. It's disgusting.
Good Lord, Rich. Oh yeah, that's such deep insight. Did you guys hear that? It was disgusting.
And just like paying a tax to the government, only instead of paying it directly to the IRS, you're paying it at the store you bought it, and then the store, through the importers, they paid the extra money that way. And the money goes...
It's funny, I guess Scotty's using a stereo mic. Because when he moved his hand around, he moves his hands a lot. I heard like the mic go for like left to right, like it was fucking edited in Dolby Atmos.
What? As a tariff, which is a tax to the United States government. Come on. You can't escape that fact. You just can't. Now, here's another reason you don't want to drive electrified cars through car washes. Got this email from Jack Mac.
This is actually a very excellent video from him. He does do clickbait. I do admit that, and I think it's very
why are you watching this?
But this is well done. I
Bro,
like it. I mean,
of course you do.
Title, but you're still being interesting throughout.
It's not interesting. He was talking about cars. And now we're talking about taxes, tariffs, the government. This is a video about cars. It didn't need to be 15 minutes fucking long. We didn't need a history lesson from a fucking hippie dude that can't pronounce the H in Hyundai. We really didn't. This is what passes for content on your show, Rich.
About the entire video,
Oink.
Which is a very rare
Major
thing.
oinks, bro.
And he says, I got this warning light on my 2021 Toyota hybrid
extra
Venza.
snort.
We went through a car wash where they pull you through. The light came on.
Nah, man, I bought that Rubid stuff. Don't put your car through a car wash. If you even, I'm even talking like an expensive car. You could buy Chevy Trax, hand wash your shit.
Rich,
or go to a car wash where they hand wash. Don't.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up, Rich. You can't even stand up long enough to walk down the goddamn stairs, you fat cow. You had to call your mom to get you a Coke from the fridge, bitch. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my God. Oh, kill me now. Bro. You need to hand wash your shit. Yeah, which one of your fucking slaves that live in that fucking cottage that you call a two-family home, bro? That small little fucking rinky-dink shack.
The automatic ones, there's too much tech in them now.
That's all he does, bro.
Entry-level vehicle.
That's all he does is grandstand.
It's not worth it.
And then it says...
Yeah, Acura 24. Ooh, I'm kind of jealous, man. I'd love to have that as a fun car. The Acura TL 2014.
What do you mean fun car? You can't even pay your
naturally
light bill.
Aspirated V6,
You can't even pay your
3.7
car
liter. How many
note.
horses does that make? It's not slow.
I am a man. Please don't be jealous.
Go fuck yourself, and thank you for being a member for 2 months, but go fuck yourself.
It's really funny how Rich pretends to be a man. And he thinks being interested in cars makes him a guy?
Or get it washed by bikini women. Yes, if I could look at breasts while my car is being hand washed, absolutely.
Rich.
Oh, man.
You've
Please.
never even seen real
Traction
breasts.
battery needs to
Those
be
fucking
protected. Refrain from use
busted
of the
yolk-ass
neutral
egg
position. But he
on a
says,
nail-ass
when I put
titties
back
that
in
Lauren
drive,
has,
like,
bro.
this
Those are disgusting.
is a safety precaution. You can't really
Also be a bad thing.
Oh my God. Also a man.
Bro, it's all he does,
also
bro.
An ass with
Bro, this is a
breasts.
video about
Breasts.
cars. Fret. This is a fucking video about cars, bro. About cars. And so far we've talked about taxes, fucking tariffs, the government. Dude, and he's barely even talked about cars. Like the first 3 minutes was talking about cars. The last 5.5 minutes has been nothing but fucking talking about the government. Bro, I know. We all destroyed his fucking juke bag too. That was
leave
great.
them in neutral, like gliding. You know, back in the day when I was a kid.
I just find the new Honda hybrid
new
fascinating.
Hyundais,
You
you
get
mean?
performance and 50 miles per
God
gallon
damn.
on paper. You get 200 horsepower, 230 something pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60, I think, at 6 flat. And you
In
get good gas
6
mileage,
flat.
so it's fun and it actually
It's
saves
6 flat.
you gas money.
This fucking guy.
Get a lot of guys who want to save gas mileage, or their kids, they had no money, so they glide a lot. They put the car in neutral and they glide around to use less gas, right? Well, you don't want to do it in
Men,
any hybrid
yes.
vehicle. It's not designed for that, right? But
Bro, I
if
can't
you
believe
have,
anybody
let's say, a
is
plug-in
Dead
hybrid,
Boy and
most
Joseph,
plug-in
thank you for being
hybrids
members for 2
have the
months old,
battery
Joseph.
under-
Bro, I genuinely don't know how people watch this unironically. But anyway, so I was just thinking, right? With electric vehicles, what would happen if you gave the wheels the ability to like generate electricity? And like the wheels going around generates the electricity that recharges the battery. Right? So you never have to recharge the car. It always has charge. But how far would you have to go to recharge the battery? You know what I mean? And I don't even give a fuck about cars. But all of a sudden that popped in my brain, so I thought I'd share it with you guys.
the vehicle. All the electric cars I've ever worked on had the electric battery under the car. You go through a car wash, you notice they squirt the bottom of the car to clean the undercarriage. It will often get water in and damage or even eventually destroy the electric battery and all the electrical equipment that's down there on top of the battery. They shoot a lot of water on there. So if you got
Wait a minute. So let's say there's a torrential downpour and the bottom of your car is submerged just ever so slightly. Your electric car is now fucked. That seems like a really huge design flaw.
a hybrid car, especially a plug-in hybrid.
If I would go even further, if you have any modern car past like 2017, unless it's like a Lexus, is just on another level. I would take a Lexus over. Doesn't matter how many zeros I had in my bank account. I would take a Lexus over any fucking
You're an idiot.
German car. I have no interest in like Rolls Royce and shit either. Yeah, it's like a copper orange. Yeah,
Your fat ass would never
I
be
love
able
the
to
color,
orange.
whatever the fuck it is.
Orange?
But look at this interior, dude.
Ugh.
The white leather with the blue. Oh.
It's the white leather with the blue.
Bro,
Be
that's
like
all this is.
Nah, I'd be buying.
Bro, that's literally all this is and all he's been doing. So far, he's watched the news. He's watched an old hippie talk about cars. He's watching somebody review a Lexus. Bro, this is literally like my grandfather's routine. He watches TV, usually the news, some kind of car improvement show, like counting cars or whatever it is, like on the History Channel. He'll watch NASCAR, or he'll watch somebody explain politics or some kind of ESPN sports. And that's literally what you're doing, Rich. You have the schedule of a fucking 65-year-old man. Literally geezer activity, dude. And this is your content.
This first.
Grandpa
man, look
Dickers,
at that
bro.
cockpit, too.
Freshly retired from the force, no longer capable of being Officer
Colorblind,
Dickers.
I think this color scheme is fucking gorgeous, man.
It is a really nice interior, I will admit. The blue really complements the white very nicely. But then again, blue and white has always been a
dude, most cars are
colors.
automatics now. There may be a comeback because of Gen Z.
You wish your brain was an automatic,
Yeah,
but
Lexus
sadly
Golf.
it's a manual that you don't know how to drive.
Fucking $1,000. I think it is.
Did you guys know
guys,
that he
let's go.
doesn't know
We're
how
so
to drive a
close.
manual? He just knows how to take a manual.
Yeah, you got the Toyota engineering, and you have, look at this thing. This'll age more than likely well. I'm not saying it won't look dated, but
stuck on in there.
I mean, you look at Lexuses from 05 and they still look beautiful, you know?
Yeah, but you look at Lauren from 05 and she still looks hideous. So what's your point?
Yeah, Lexus is just like Toyota flexing. You can't fuck with this. I know, like, all the oil tycoons, from what I see, they either want Lamborghinis or German cars, even Audi, or they want Rolls Royces. But I'll take Japanese engineering any day of the week, dude. I love how that does that too. What is I gotta look up the horsepower on this instead of me just sitting here and getting a car boner. I might as well add some. What is this? 2025 Lexus.
Bro, I don't believe he's sober at all. I think he's high off his ass right now. Because I'm high off my ass.
Damn. The 2025 Lexus LC 500 has a 5-liter V8 engine that produces 471 horsepower. How many pound-feet of torque? 398 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. And you be something super fucking comfortable and beautiful like that. It's fuck it. Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm ordering one. I'm ordering it. I'm giving them Monopoly money.
Dude, Rich.
I
can afford a car like
one
that.
day. But
Not
right
really.
now, my
I wish.
Acura makes me happy. It performs plenty.
But
It
Rich,
is a
you've been on
fun
this
car to
platform
drive.
long enough, right? You've been on this
And I can
platform long
afford it.
enough to actually be able to afford that. yet you can't.
Love my Lexus.
Oh, I know
I
you
grew up with
son.
Hondas, and my dad was a Honda
I bet
technician
Keemstar
for years.
can.
I love me a 90s shitbox Honda. Sent you a Lexus RCR video.
Where'd you send
Birds
it?
and men.
We'll watch it next. I'm loving this fight. It's nice to step away from.
I'm the pants pisser.
Maybe you'll sue me for that next. I did not urinate in my pants. That's slander. It was dribble. Camrys are good, man. Listen, and new Camrys are, from what I hear, fun too. Fuck Jeep. Jeep has fallen. As a person who loved Jeep back in the day, it is sad. Jeep has fallen. Fiat, fuck Dodge. I'd love like a mint 90s Civic. Why, I don't know. But anyway, back to a car I won't be able to afford maybe ever. Oh, it got the suede blue side interior too. Come on, man. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. And you're in this masterpiece of an interior. Look at that surround camera. Oh, this makes me want to do a POV video of my car, but let me try to do an ASMR video without lighting myself on fire first. Yes, I am. I'm hard. I'm fucking rock hard. Count this one. Acura Legends were, dude, you used to, that was like I remember, because I went to a Catholic high school, people had money, and like, the rich kids would get the Acura Legends, like, slightly used. Nice cars, man. Still nice. I'd love, if I knew stick especially, I'd love an OG Integra, but they're so modified to fuck, though. I'm not even a car person. I find this quite interesting. Well, this is Sally. This is a beautiful machine. You could hate cars, and how could you not? I guess it's subjective. I guess what's appealing to my eye might not be to yours. I get it. But you can't say this is not an excellent machine. Decent amount of trunk space for a sport coupe. Not amazing, but decent. It's not useless. You could use it to semi-daily. Someone just wrote Peak Review Tech USA is back. Just wait till they see the video where I bitch about Elden Ring tomorrow. They're going to be like, what is this? Fucking 2016? How is Lexus quality? It's Toyota. Which I think actually is considered a step up from Honda. I love Honda. Even, I'm not saying this to make fun of Phil. I'm not saying it to joke. Like, even how, like, the seat moved forward, you could see it's, like, built well, and it was, like, robust urban garlic flavor. Like, it didn't have that jiggliness that even, like, higher-end cars can have. Yes, I am going to talk about it tomorrow, aesthetic. As a matter of fact, let me send that to myself. Like, come on, dude. Look what a place to be. What an experience.
It's really funny.
That's why, to me, like, cars...
Bro, it's really funny to think that he would ever be able to sit on white interior, knowing that he probably can't even reach behind himself, if you catch my drift.
I take after my mom with that. My mom loves cars, too.
You probably couldn't even do it from the
this
front,
is something
bro.
that you're in all the time, so why not make it a great experience? You know what I mean? If you could afford it. And what I like too, to car makers' credits, like I looked at the Trax interior. It's a nice interior.
You
It
go,
doesn't
boy. You
look
did
like
duties
you're in a
outside.
shit
That was a good
interior.
thought.
So even if you get a car that's budget friendly, you know, you're in it all the time. Why not have it be enjoyable in there? You know.
What are you doing,
And I'm
buddy?
not talking about getting a blowjob in the car, but that is fun too.
With that glorified fucking mini dick you got? No fucking way, bro. You ain't getting no kind of nut nowhere.
You're gonna get a blowjob.
You couldn't even ask for a kiss without begging first. Shut the fuck up.
I would not. If I owned this car, I would not be getting a blowjob in this car. No way in hell.
You wouldn't even be able to afford that car.
Elden Ring.
No.
Elden Ring.
No.
Everyone's gonna call me a Switch 2 hater. I wouldn't want to be fucking in this car anyway. It's cool, dude. No way.
I'd fuck in that car.
Spend that kind of money.
Oh, that car
break it,
fucks
like,
hard,
the
bro.
dashboard or something.
Oh, that car fucks hard, and you know it. As Deadpool would say.
Take this
Dude,
German car
the
any day,
first
any
time,
day.
the first time he sat in that car, that leather would be fucking stretched, bro. Stretched. Get a terabyte? That's funny.
Look at those blacked out rims too. Oh, that I could understand. It's a very strong color scheme. Kind of like a lot of people are polarized on the blue.
No, I think if the interior is blue and white, the exterior should be a very nice black. With one of those pearlescent
like
blacks that turn blue in certain lights.
I think it looks
that
clean
would
as
be
hell.
nice. That's ugly.
Phil, everyone keeps like, breaking news, Phil did not hit the goal.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of regular car reviews, which we will watch next, Mr. Regular brings up a very good point in one of his videos. Don't remember specifically which one. But he was talking about how older cars just have the conventional DINs, right? You could take out the car stereo, you could get a new car stereo with the newer tech, newer Bluetooth, maybe Apple CarPlay, the newer whatever, newer Apple CarPlay, newer Android Auto. Whereas these cars, everything is incorporated in, it's part of the car. Can't take out that in there and update it with a new car stereo. Like you're stuck in 2025 with these cars. My car too. So it's interesting. It's like older cars in a way are somewhat more future proof than these newer cars, oddly enough. Seymour joining the last hour, and we're looking at gorgeous, expensive cars that I fucking only dream of for you.
Oh god, it's going on 10 o'clock already. Holy shit. Rich, watch anything else, dude.
Yeah, just take it. Yeah, take your 2025 Lexus LC 500 in 10 years to Pit My Ride. Exhibit will just be... God, the story behind Pit My Ride is so shady, too. It's so shady.
Yep.
They didn't do any mechanical work, so if the car was a fucking piece of shit about to explode, sure, your car would explode, but at least it would have 12 DVD players in it. Because I give a shit about that. Look how uniform. I mean, granted, you're just seeing plastic essentially, and they do that too. Yeah, it's a that's a fucking beast. How much? I don't know if we would call it beastly, but it's a V8. How many liters is that shit? 5 liter. Pretty big. Ah, here we go.
Looks like
Does this
Phil
have
didn't hit his. Haha, Phil. Looks like you didn't hit your goal. Boo hoo.
I don't think it's. Is this naturally aspirated?
Are you naturally aspirated? Igler shit? No!
Let me look. Naturally aspirated V8. This is a naturally that crazy respect for Toyota for that. No fucking turbos, dude. So you just have a rock solid V8 built by a Toyota in this thing. That is insane. That gets a 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. Well done, man. That is brilliant. That blows my fucking mind. Yeah, you got a reliable Toyota V8 with no turbos in this beautiful machine. Dude, they had an... I almost... And I'm glad I didn't, because I have no business getting another car, but there was an LS400 that was in good shape in the, I believe, early 2000s. And just like that, someone took it. Those cars will run forever, dude.
This fucking
yeah,
guy.
It looks a little cramped under there, never blowing bubbles. Valid point.
Uh-oh.
I would keep it stock. Dude, it goes to 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. It's like overclocking a brand new Ryzen 16-core processor. You can.
Oh, no.
But
I
why?
made the joke.
You know what I mean?
Fuck out of here, Rich.
Like, this thing is such a beast to begin
bitch.
with. Why put any more stress on the parts that just enjoy it?
This is a beast already. Why put more stress on it?
Yeah, that's why they don't let fat people buy Lamborghinis.
Oh, come on. You got to do a full stop on this one.
Is Kino back online? Did they go down
I don't
tonight?
know. Does this thing have launch control?
I have no idea.
I don't like... I would never use that, even if I did, because I feel like it would fucking... You know.
The DeLorean from Back to the Future.
This thing just sounds
really
like it's
love
pissed
him as
off.
well.
Like, could you fucking floor me already? It's like, why are we going 30?
Why do you say the gayest things at the most gayest time?
Can you floor me?
Excuse me?
Yeah, what a weird road to bring it down. Like, why didn't you start filming? I don't know. It's got burst control.
Oi.
Well, isn't there that crazy Blazer SS that's electric that gets insane, like 0 to 60, I believe? That might be 3.9. I keep on saying the number. And everyone's like, no, Rich, you're wrong. It's 4.4. It's 4.9. You keep on saying 3.9 and you keep being wrong. Yeah, this is I'm confused. Highway, thank you, fucking Christ.
Why are we watching this?
Here. No. I want to see you accelerate. There we go.
I want to see you accelerate.
Yeah, I bet you've never heard that from a woman, huh? Good Lord, Rich. How can you be that fat? Why does your head look like a natural
fucking
thumb?
Dick tease, dude.
Bro, we're gonna go back. Oh God.
It's 1 a.m. and I'm getting mad at a man driving a car in a video.
Yeah, because you're a loser with their life going nowhere.
Like, I just want to see you go 0 to 60. I'm not saying I want to see this guy go 120 miles an hour. Because these pieces of shit...
120 FPS, I got it running to 40 to 60.
Much more...
Alright, let's go back. We're going to watch and see what he had to say about...
in A3, like, mobile. The 890, if you're at one...
Look at him. Look at him chug that. You are the fattest bitch I've ever seen on the internet. Can you lift more than 5 pieces of chicken?
I'm just pissed because I was all prepped to do the video. Everyone was set. You know, and I'm not talking shit like I was going to do the video last night. At least get the raw video so I could edit later on. And
bro, if I had the chance to choose any fictional vehicle, it's always the
Steam OLED video next. All right. For ASMR anyway. That's what I'm going to do at this point. I'm just going to wait for the Xbox Ally X. And I have, like I said before, I fixed the 1X Player X1. It's fine now. It's no issues with the resolutions on it.
Oh, for sure it's going to be a 2-liter soon.
Elden Ring is not crashing anymore.
Why are you playing Elden Ring on things that shouldn't be playing Elden Ring, you fucking weirdo?
8-bit Eric.
8-bit Derek.
Let's just also, too. Let's see what quality his
Ninja Gaiden.
He really needs to experiment with bass.
Is he making AI pictures
of himself? Yeah, it's really strange. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't play anything else. It's just Elden Ring. And the sad thing is, he can't beat it by himself.
Eric, that's rough, brother.
He's only beat it twice.
That's rough. Let's hear your take. I talked about this today, Eric. Let's hear your take on it.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. The animated series one.
Sony
the one with the long front end
not a bundle,
and
not
like
a
the
promo,
short cab.
Every single
that
model
one
of the
with the fins on the back.
Hold on
and,
1 second.
And the jet engine.
What got me to stumble down this retard's rabbit hole?
You'd want the
what
Tumblr?
Started this?
You started this yesterday, or the day before yesterday. You stupid ass bitch. When you literally started labeling everybody everything because you just had to fucking go out and try and get some rage bait. You started this. That's what started it. You and your manic, circular personality where you always have to go back and fucking forth, dude. You can never just let something die. Ever. You always have to reignite it. All the time. And that's what makes you a goddamn lolcow, Rich. The circular nature of your fucking life and your personality.
I kind of forgot. I've had so much going on outside of here, man. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
I mean, come on.
That's a weird. That's actually a funny face.
That has nothing to do with him.
Looks like. It looks like. What is that face, though?
Oh,
Batman is great.
I'm not putting him on our memberships anymore because you can't do background play. I was doing
Shout
it
out
because
to
these
me,
pieces
man.
of shit, they do the same thing. So I'm like, oh, you want to play like that? I'll do the same thing. So
Rich, you're more than welcome to watch my content.
My paywall.
Rich, you're more than welcome to watch my content, homeboy, but you won't. And we all know why you won't. Because you don't want my narrative, as you'll put it, to be put out there. Because you have no answers for the questions I ask, right? You don't have an answer for why there was gay porn in that Dropbox. You don't have an answer for why you hid it from Lauren. You don't have an answer for why you had a burner phone. You don't have an answer for why you claimed someone hacked your Dropbox when we both know that's not the truth. You don't have answers. And that's why you won't show me on there, but you'll go after Eric, bro.
I'll strike you. That's what he said he would have done to me. Because Eric thinks he could be an awful person on his members only streams and face no repercussions because of it. So if you want to check him, oh, that's for paying members only, and you're not paying and you're letting people see it for free, I'm going to strike you. Or I'm just trying to sweep under the rug what I said, and I don't want people to cover it. Yeah, he looks like he's already been drinking. Did I mention that he admitted going to work drunk while teaching kids wrestling? Oh, yeah, he did. Allegedly. But, allegedly. Anyway.
The year where everything already cost much more than it ever did.
I think the picture of him is on his... I know he definitely said that, and I don't know... I could show the picture later if it's on his Instagram. If his Instagram is public, I should say. Say, yeah, he's sitting there teaching kids. That is the face of a red-faced alcoholic, by the way.
Sony's answer is, hey, open your wallet, pay us even more. I'm angry, and you guys should be too. So here are the new tags that you'll see at checkout. This is what...
He's not going to play. He is not, or he's going to defend the tariffs, or he's just going to just blame Sony.
AFK.
Which
no AFK.
They may just be using it as an excuse, but nonetheless, the tariffs were an incentive. Know. But
what's shorthand for cheeseburger?
If he criticizes Trump, I'll give him credit.
Bro, I was disappointed.
It's not a partisan
I went to Burger King today.
It is because of the tariffs
that the big booty Latina was gonna take my order.
Who is implementing the tariffs?
She quit working at Burger King.
Who's doing it? Is it
I don't even know if I want to go back to Burger King.
Is it like Nixon from the grave? What's going on?
What? Your face?
So let's see if he actually lives in the
nobody
realm of
can really
reality.
explain what's wrong with your face.
You
look
let's
old
look at men and
and
birds
older
together.
at the same
Let's
time.
absolutely do that. My
you
apologies.
both look like an egg and a thumb at the same time. You're a very perplexing, strange individual.
Bolt, if you will. So here's a tweet out by Wario64. Shoutouts to them.
EWR had 5 cheeseburgers.
You really have like the 8-bit I'm a gamer music in the background.
You don't smell no weed cooking?
What is it, 2012?
There's definitely weed cooking. I'm just going to be
What's going on?
upfront.
Of course
I'm
he
cooking
does.
weed right now.
Starting tomorrow,
just so you know,
21st. If you can get
all
a
of your
PS5,
donations
go
go
buy
directly
Go
to
buy
weed
today,
cooking.
Because now the regular
I
edition
don't
of the
even
PS5 will be $549.99. The PS5 digital edition will be $499.
Buy a gaming PC or a Steam Deck. I'm not fanboying for them. I'm not. At this point,
I still like my PS5.
What is the point as a person
I
who
really
owns
love my
all
PS5.
the consoles? I own a PS2. I own a Switch 2.
You skipped
I
the
own
PS2
Series
because
X.
you're a
I own
fraud.
a Series S. I own a PS5 Pro. I own a PS5. Buy a PC. Buy a Steam Deck. Fucking hell. It just doesn't make sense. Play with Gabe's deck.
You are sexy. All humans are sexy. A quote from Juicy Booch.
I love birds. I love birds.
You know what I can do now that we went back and started watching the earlier part of the stream when he was crashing out?
And especially after what I just went through, Goof, with the Lenovo Legion Go S3 of them. And the guy told me at the store, at Best Buy, nice dude, I work with him a lot there. He's like, yeah, we've been getting these coming back. We have problems. Just get a Steam Deck. Just get a Steam Deck. Just get a Steam Deck. And it's not what I've been primarily playing on.
Dude, Rich does this every couple of months. He starts to flip out, and then he goes crazy
This is coming
again.
from someone who's not a fanboy of the Steam Deck. Like I said, I just wiped the metaphorical dust off mine recently and realized how great it is. Get a Steam Deck. Sony's games come now to Steam. Microsoft's games go to Steam.
You should.
PC games
Are
mostly
you?
go to
Do
Steam.
you like
Get a
the
Steam Deck.
Lego games, Dasher?
NVIDIA GeForce Now, Steam Deck.
If you like the Lego
Chat.
games,
Oh, we're just beginning.
you should get the new one that's coming out.
No, dude. No, we're listen.
My uncircumcised wiener.
We're just getting into it. Like even now. I mean, I would get the Steam Deck OLED over the Xbox Ally. Now the Ally X.
The Ally.
Man, the screen is so fucking
Why
nice.
do you say
I don't like
Ally
over
that
OLED that
way?
much, but the Steam Deck's OLED screen, HDR capable, 90 hertz for a handheld anyway. It's the best one I've seen.
He sounds
Handheld.
manic,
Phones,
bro.
Samsung,
Right?
Super chat. Ever have a thought that
Right,
knows coming that still
dude.
manages to scare the SH%
Like
out of you?
it's not normal acting this way. Going out of your way to attack people for nothing, calling them things that you have no proof of.
So,
I need money. I just do.
Pauline Tunnel Tucker donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Rich, you and Eric need to make peace and be friends. Also, stop attacking Trump. You don't know what you're talking about. Out.
yes, my keyloggers do work on Steam Decks. Yeah, I can't say that I've ever been frightened off by a fart. Like, I never scared my own ass with a fart.
$99, and the PS5 Pro will be
That's a troll, don't worry about it.
$749.99. Let me repeat that for the people in the back that might not have heard that loud enough. The PlayStation 5 Pro will be $749.99.
I need money. I just do.
We don't know yet. This wasn't planned, this one video.
Let me guess, he's blaming only Sony and not Trump's tariffs?
I don't, like, let's see where he goes with this. We should do like a bet. As a matter of fact, yes, we'll do a poll. Well, that's Tech Man, thank you. You just gave me an idea. Will Eric blame Trump for the tariffs? What the fuck? Hey, Siri. How do you spell tariffs? How? Hey, Siri. How do you spell tariff? Okay, it's one R. Let's see. If I was his drinker, I would take a shot.
Nearly $750 for a video game console. Are you out of your mind? At that point, why don't you just save up and buy a PC? This is absurd. And let's talk
That is right. I actually basically just said that. I will give him credit where credit's due.
about why this stings.
Even though he said if I was dead, the earth would be a better place. Literally, he said that. He said that.
Yep.
Yeah, a pedo tariff, essentially.
Fretz, you're
Remember, back in the day, I
absolutely
remember back
right,
in the day,
bro.
Pepperidge Farm remembers, prices actually went down. Prices got cheaper as the generation continued.
Okay, I said the same thing in my video, too. This is the first generation, I think, ever that has not happened. Even in the 8th generation, it wasn't the PS4, the base, where they made the Slim. I think it was $299, and I think it included a game. Correct me if I'm wrong. This generation's a joke. Honestly, the portable tech from all the companies has been more exciting than what the consoles have brought, including Nintendo. I said what I said. Harbin's going to be making a short about me right now and crying.
Consoles aren't supposed to do this.
You think I'm
Consoles
kidding?
aren't supposed to be going up in price due
Shut
to market
up,
conditions or
Rich.
whatever they say and blame for it, right? Consoles aren't supposed to do this. Traditionally, hardware is
No, I
supposed
have
to
a
be cheaper over a generation. Remember price drops? That was a thing at some point. Consoles towards the end of their lifespan or the middle life would get a price drop here and then maybe another one, sometimes two. Now, it seems like they're just increasing. How is that even physically possible? Manufacturers are supposed to find cost savings, right? They're supposed to move to smaller processes. They're supposed to streamline.
But also part of the problem is that because of the tariffs, the consoles are going to cost more to make, and they don't want to eat the cost. They don't want to eat it. But let's see if 8-bit groomer, 8-bit alleged groomer,
A unofficial DSP historian, where you
actually points out the problem that
Kino
even someone
back
with
up
an
in
85
streaming?
IQ could realize.
What happened to Ashton? Did he get it? Did he get
They're supposed to
DDoSed?
pass some of that down, some of that savings down, so that people could get into the ecosystem, that more people could buy PlayStation 5s, whether they're the Pro or the digital or the base model. This is literally locking people out of being able to buy their consoles. Thank God I bought my PS5 at launch. I won't be getting a PS5 Pro at this point. At this price point, it's not worth it. I already didn't think that the upgrades were substantial enough, but this is ridiculous here, guys. And it sucks. It really sucks. And Nintendo is guilty of this as well. They just did a price increase for all of their base Switch models, their Switch OLEDs, and all that.
Okay, nothing out of sorts yet.
The only thing they didn't increase was the current Switch 2 console, which that's probably coming
That
shortly
makes sense,
here.
too.
And for them to announce this at Gamescom, for Sony to announce this during
That
Gamescom,
sucks.
I think Nintendo is just going to have
Isn't
to.
some
if they
huge
increase the
Destiny
price-
drama going down right now?
If they increase the price of the Switch 2,
that sucks
when
for
the
them.
price is already a concern for people, that will be bad.
Com Week, that's also kind of scummy in my opinion.
I need money.
Anyways, let's talk
I
about
just
this,
do.
guys.
Voyager 1 donated $5 through Super Chat. Sup, RT. This is
Yeah.
a horrible generation.
Yeah,
The last
yeah.
5 years have been a blur in my mind.
Oh, yeah, dude. Me too. Me too. For various reasons.
For what reasons, Rich? You blinding your child again?
Let's not go that far, but there's something definitely up with what's going on with him with this. For him to jump in front of that situation like that is bizarre.
The real money when it comes to sound and console is your software and your services. So, for example, you bring out good first-party games, which it seems like Sony themselves has been kind of slow to that.
Goddamn, boys, that dab fucked me up. Holy shit.
So to speak. Services, PlayStation Plus. So, ideally, your games and your services, like PlayStation Plus, are what's supposed to bring you income coming in steadily. Even if the price of your console goes down, and they're doing quite the opposite. They're even raising the prices for PlayStation Plus and their video games. So everything's going up, guys.
I thought the accessories weren't going up.
Buy a game, a DLC,
what did Caldo Head say?
A month of PS Plus. Maybe you buy some microtransactions in one of the live service titles that's on the consoles. Raising the cover charge to even join the party is just greed, guys. Oh, you want a PlayStation 5? We're going to raise that bad boy to $549.99. And you're going to like it. Now, I'm sure a lot of people already have their PlayStation 5s. I can't think of many people who don't have it at this point in time. We're 5
All right, I can tell you did zero research. What did they say about half of PlayStation owners have not switched over to a PS5 yet? This sure as shit is not going to make them. I think the price was... didn't they say that price before this hike was an issue?
Bro,
I mean,
people can,
so I can tell
people
you
can barely afford their rent. You really think
of the PlayStation 5,
bro,
guys? It doesn't
you're
feel like
absolutely right, Fred. That's exactly what I was just gonna say. Rich, you don't do your own research. I remember you did such little research. The head of Sony had to come out and call you stupid. You don't do any research, period. You talk out of your ass 100% of the time.
We're probably in the bottom half of this console generation's lifespan. We're talking PS6 here within the next 2-3 years easily. Why are the consoles going up? This is nothing.
Thank you, German Punk.
I don't care how you spin it. I don't care if you say it's tariffs. I don't care what you have.
Thank you for being a member for 16 months,
That's
too.
the corporate talking points, guys. Oh, the tariffs. Oh, inflation. Oh, currency, right? Yeah, cost exists, okay? Shipping is pricier than it used to be. It's...
See, he doesn't listen. Or he has comprehension
He's
issues.
defending the tariffs and saying they aren't to blame.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He literally just said it is an excuse that people use. Which it is. It is. He's not saying that it's wrong. He's just saying that it's one of many excuses for what is going on right now. Be it the increased cost of production and shipping, or the tariffs, which he literally just fucking said. Bro, do you listen? He just said it.
Best case scenario, Eric, is that the tariffs incentivize them. So either way, no matter what angle you look at it, it's because of the tariffs. And of course, you're going to... I should have put that he would white knight. So I guess all of us are wrong. But...
You're really stupid, Rich.
Dude.
I know, it's embarrassing.
Harder to ship stuff to different countries. Currencies are fluctuating more than ever. Tariffs can squeeze...
Why, Eric? Why? Maybe because we're starting a trade war with the entire fucking world? Why do you... Oh my god. Why wasn't this an issue in previous generations? Give me a break, dude.
The margins substantially, and I'm not pretending these factors don't exist. They do. But here's what doesn't add up, okay? This PlayStation generation, like I said, has generated record profits.
See,
They're making more
Rich,
money than they've
did you
ever
just
had,
listen
okay?
to what he fucking said?
By. That's not what we're talking about. Not, oh, they're barely scraping by.
You just said, oh, he didn't say...
Companies aren't going to eat the costs.
You fucking idiot,
they want to
dude.
have a certain
He's
profit
so
margin.
stupid.
Thank you, Chris VW, for giving me a Beehive Woman. That's not what they're in the business to do. They're not here to be charitable. They're here to make a profit. Oh my God, he will have a huge fucking meltdown, comic book. And again, thank you, Chris VW. Got milk. Did I miss you? If I so, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Billions in
What
profit.
are you doing
guys.
down
They're
there,
making
big dog?
More money than
Huh?
ever. Billions in profits.
What are you doing?
Profit, not in revenue. All right, it's already banked this gen. They're doing great. That means Sony can actually and should eat more of these bumps and still be wildly in the green. But instead, they're protecting quarterly margins like a.
See?
Yes,
He's not
Eric,
even
because that's
listening.
what corporations do. How are you, Sue?
You're not even
That's
listening
what
to what
corporations
he's
do.
saying.
They're in the business of making money.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, we're not going to eat this because Trump is a fucking retard. Let's get this gold, birds,
But you're not
cucumbers, horses,
listening
and
to
men.
what he said, dude.
Let's get to...
Bro, you're not even listening to what he said. He's saying that they're making so much profits, record profits, that if they ate this cost, they'd still be making record profits. Are you not listening to what he's saying? Seriously, are you just stupid? Are you not listening to a single word he's saying? You're just listening for audio sound bites to trigger your autism. Like, what the fuck?
What do we? Oh, I haven't updated it. No wonder why. No, dude, we're due. Thank you. 2:15, baby. Thank you very much, everyone. I was too busy talking about a man.
Bro, I really want the end of Dragon Ball Goku. That blue with the yellow pants.
They should
so
just
classic.
eat the profits that are being caused by tariffs because Daddy Trump wants to have a trade war.
That's not
like corporate greed. That's
What?
basically what it is. Oh, let's protect our quarter margin. Let's do this, and they're telling you, the consumer, to please understand. They're expecting us to understand their greed. They're expecting us to be cool with a PlayStation 5 Pro costing $749, right?
How is your grocery bill going to the store? I know mine has gone up.
And then watch this.
Eric,
Watch
or
this.
Does your dad still buy your groceries?
Watch
and you
this.
Don't know.
Watch this.
It's not just.
Watch this. He says all this shit, right? About how Eric's father buys his groceries and all this shit. Yet in the next fucking sentence, bro, in the next fucking sentence, Eric's literally gonna talk about food and the cost of living.
It's this. They're going to pass on the cost to the fucking consumer. Tariffs aren't just affecting electronics.
This is like super fucking anti-consumer in my opinion. This is egregious, if I would say, okay? Because we've had fewer first-party drops. Sony's not bringing out bangers like they used to, right? Remember PS3, PS5? They're not drowning us in huge exclusives this year, all right? There's fewer big tentpole games. There's higher hardware
That's kind of across the board. I would say minus Nintendo, unless I'm wrong.
price. That's not a good combo. That's bad. You have
Rich
higher hardware
just
prices,
orders
where are the games?
DoorDash, bro.
Where are the games? Where are the first-party games for it? Everything else is costed more on top of our lifestyle. Stuff that we need, that's essential.
See?
Groceries, gas,
See?
rent. You know, people are tapped out.
Oh, Rich.
Games are the last thing in my mind right now.
Well, how do you just conveniently miss the shit that you just said he didn't talk about? You just said he didn't talk about this. You just, what, dude? Dude, just conveniently not pay attention to the part you said he didn't do. Dipshit.
Raising a luxury purchase feels tone deaf, guys, at best. Predatory at worst. It literally feels like...
I'm going to keep repeating the same thing. What? Or are you going to say that, which they may very well be, but my chicken, like I said, went up $3.45 a bag. Are they being predatory, or is that they don't want to eat the cost of whatever, of the manufacturing process of the birds?
Oh shit! Like you don't care.
That's
about
not
the consumer.
creepy at all.
And there's no added
okay,
value to
guys.
this. The price
So
went up,
my dog
but
just
nothing
started
new is
barking
added.
from down
There's
the
no
hallway,
bigger SSD,
and I'm
there's
the
no
only one in my
packing
house.
game, there's no controller upgrade. There's no special.
Hey.
So they're doing this so that it doesn't hurt their bottom line. So yes, they should make the console more expensive to essentially cancel out the price increases so it doesn't hurt their bottom line. You are stupid. Oh my god.
Bundle. PlayStation Plus isn't even thrown in, guys. The price is just higher for absolutely no reason other than they want to increase the price. And there was zero notice. They literally were like, oh, this is effective tomorrow. Really? What if somebody was saving up or budgeting, waiting for payday, waiting to buy this for their kid for Christmas? Guess what? It's too goddamn bad. It's basically what they said. Effective tomorrow. They literally just dropped this in the middle of the day.
What is all this filler about? Did you just want to get more ads on the video? My video was 6 minutes, and I was thinking, ooh, maybe am I talking too much? I mean, I know I have the gift of gab in my videos, but I felt like this topic was something that where I could have made it concise.
All right.
Like, we're at 7 minutes
He was
here.
just
Like,
barking at
what
the
else
window.
can you have to say about this that people need to hear?
It's probably just
And
somebody
then you wonder
walking by
why
the house.
this video has been up for fucking 1 hour. You got 200 views.
You're not supposed to be on the couch, huh?
Like,
you know better.
you have almost 22,000 more subs than me. I get this fucking amount of views in like 3 minutes. 5 minutes, let's say. I think a little less, though.
Hey, on a Wednesday and said, hey, effective tomorrow, guess what?
This
We're
is
raising the
his
prices.
life.
That's a big yikes.
Bro.
One way to keep the graph, you know.
Do you know how I do this for fun and y'all do this for the laughs and the ha-has and stuff? Bro, this is Rich's literal life. Like, his life to the letter is this. And that's just pathetic. Right? You could tell he's not having fun with this. He's not. Like, he's boring. He's lazy. He's stupid. Like, he's a retard. Like, the definition of an idiot. He's ugly. He's repulsive to look at. I mean, look at that fucking... What is that patch of shit you got on your face? It looks like you stuck your face in a bowl of chocolate pudding, and that's what came out on your face. Just around your mouth is chocolate pudding. Bro, your beard looks fucking terrible. You've dyed it so much, you've killed the hair follicles. It wants to return to gray, but it can't. So now it's just turning like this shit brown. You're ugly as shit. The glasses on your face make your face look worse. Bro. You look...
He looks like a white sea loafer.
So corny. That's a big yikes. And you already said
The
this.
graph that the corporation
Your
put
life
goes
is a
up
big
is to squeeze
yikes.
more
Your
dollars
parents are
per
embarrassed
buy.
of you.
To
How does
squeeze more
that
money
feel?
out of you guys. It looks great. in
How
a
does
slide
that feel
deck or a
knowing that
PowerPoint
knowledge, Rich?
presentation. It looks awful to everyone trying to buy a console for their
How
kid
does
now.
it feel
This
knowing
actually
that
puts
the public
artificial
has that
pressure on the
knowledge
used
about your
market,
life?
which surprise will push more people towards digital models, towards subscriptions where control and margins are even higher. Because then people are going to be like, you know what, the game price is going up.
I need
I'm just
money.
going to stick with Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, and then they're going to jack that up.
Jacob
And there's that
Stanford
excuse,
OCD
oh, well, everyone...
donated $6 through Super Chat. Tariffs are directly correlating with the console price hike-ups. At my job, materials cost has spiked 15 to 20%. It's not rocket science. Men.
Yeah, but
No,
Eric
he
is a
didn't.
very simple man, Jacob.
He literally said tariffs.
Of course, Eric. Like, of course they're going to blame the tariffs. Well, I
That's
said,
not what he
even in
said.
the worst case scenario that Sony is like, yeah, hey, here's an excuse. We could boost our profit margins and just say it's the orange Cheeto man that made us do this.
No, you
It
didn't.
still is because the tariffs exist.
You
Any
did
way
not
you look
say
at it.
that, Rich. You did not say that. Never once did you say that.
Sean McCarthy is a man.
Dude, he
A man.
never said that.
A man. Yeah.
No.
Again, will be more entertaining for you.
Everyone else is doing it with Nintendo and Xbox, right? Nintendo, Microsoft, sure, yes. They've had their own price weirdness, their own special editions, storage bumps, regional hikes. None
Price weirdness. So you didn't look into that. The funniest thing is you did less research for this video, but it is over double the length of my video.
Rich, your
Do you realize
video
that?
was terrible.
He just like, oh wow, something happened. Let me rant about it. Still only gets 200 views.
But see, Rich,
Well, that
this
makes
is
this
your
okay.
life.
Okay, just because Nintendo did it doesn't mean Sony
This
should
is
do it. We
his
shouldn't
hobby.
normalize anti-consumer.
His
moves, guys, just
life
because
is
multiple
obviously
companies want to
being
try
a
this.
wrestling
In fact, we should
teacher.
be calling it out This is when we should
in
be
an
pushing
amateur
back
wrestler.
harder.
That's
and
what
this
his
causes a
passion
trust
is.
problem, guys. Gamers
This is
remember,
just
they
what he does
remember
for fun.
When games and prices of consoles go up without any value. They remember when services get worse while costing more. They remember when promises get walked back. They remember every time corporate greed strikes. Sure, this is a short-term financial win.
Yeah, it's bad across the board. Like I said, Microsoft is a perfect example of this. Look at what they just did
Perfect.
when they were trying to get the Activision Blizzard deal to happen. We're going to have parity on all the platforms, and the games are going to come out.
You mean
Sheetrock, how are you? On all the platforms.
What do you mean
And now,
parody? What do you
they
mean
could have brought
parody?
the Switch 2 is powerful enough that they could have, if they're bringing Black Ops 7 to the original Xbox One, absolutely could run on the Switch 2. Yes, Black Ops 7 is coming to the original Switch. Original Xbox One. Fuck. So the performance delta of the Switch 2 hardware, that proves that is a non-issue.
I think it's smart to port the
Sony,
most
but this could
popular
hurt them in the long
games
term.
to the
It
older
will 110%
consoles.
hurt them in the long term. If you condition people to expect price gouging, they disengage.
Especially
110%.
for games
More
like
folks will
Call
wait
of
for deep
Duty.
Sales, or they'll just buy
It just
used.
gives them
They won't be
more
buying
of a
first-party
player
games or
base.
consoles when they're brand
Which is
new.
what those
they
kind of
they might even
games
skip
need.
a generation entirely. I've heard people saying they're going to skip the Switch too, or as I've heard a lot of people.
Or
they're gonna
Yeah,
go
I'm
all in
probably
on
going to
PC.
switch this.
Or like I
skip
said,
the Switch
there are
2.
still, why do you think they're coming out with Black Ops 7?
Why
for
are you
the
coming
8th
out
gen consoles, which
and
launched
saying anything?
12 fucking years ago? Like, I know the PS2, the PS2 was still getting soccer game.
Bro, because some people are like economically stuck on the PS4. Do you understand that? Do you understand that not everybody has the ability to just drop 500 bucks even every 10 years on a toy? Because that's I mean, I love my PlayStation 5. I love my video games, but let's boil it down to what it is. It's a toy. It's for entertainment. You don't need it. Right? It's a luxury item. So when you counterbalance that with the ability to, I don't know, pay your rent, buy groceries, keep your lights on, maybe you'll just let it go and continue on and live life. You ever think of that, Rich? Maybe some people just saw the price, the initial price, and was like, good, I'm done. And they just kept with the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. It's good that they're doing this. But why? Leave it to Rich to complain.
Still when? New FIFA games. But that's different. Like, a
I need
Call
money.
of Duty coming out on a 12-year-old console? Has that ever been
Loveness
a
donated
thing?
$5 through Super Chat. Tariffs only work if you already have a strong manufacturing and farming base and want to keep it, which the U.S. no longer has in the current age.
The U.S. is fucked.
I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked
I
Boogie's
sucked
nipple.
Boogie's
I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked
Now
Boogie's
just
nipple.
lick
I
the
sucked
tip.
Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's nipple. I sucked Boogie's.
That's actually, he has some banger stills,
More
too.
and more people that I know are going all in on PC, whether it's a desktop, whether it's a laptop, a handheld like a Steam Deck, or people are even going back to retro. The classic is back. Some might just get out of gaming completely and play less. They might be burned out. They might feel
That's
like they,
actually a fair
were just
point.
treated
I was
wrong
just
as a
talking about
consumer.
that.
So who gets hurt the most in this, guys? New buyers. Families that were saving up for the holidays or for birthdays.
Right.
This adds real dollars to a tight budget because it's effective immediately. Tomorrow, right? Players that were on the fence, if you were
It adds real dollars to a tight budget. What were they going to pay with Monopoly money? Maybe that's a saying that I never heard of before.
almost there, if you were thinking about buying a PlayStation Pro, you're probably out. This probably has pushed you out completely, asking for $749.99. And then physical collectors, you know, and disc model jump-in means that the more friendly consumer option out there gets pricier. And physical collectors are missing out on this.
No,
as well.
I think
If
the
prices
proper
are
price
increasing,
for the
not
PS5
just
is
it's gonna nudge
$500.
people towards in.
I'm just gonna
more
be
digital
honest.
base.
I think the PS5 Pro should have been about $650. The base PS5 should have been about $500, and the digital PS5 should have been about $350 to maybe $450. That would have made sense. But these prices are just astronomically high. And see, this is what I'm talking about, Rich. Maybe companies are starting to realize that just because they put out new hardware doesn't mean that they should abandon the ecosystem that was before this new hardware came out. Maybe supporting the PS4 continually will be beneficial for them because it gives them a secondary option, a lesser option for people to still play their games. It makes sense. It really does, especially if you tack on like PlayStation Premium, right? You get a catalog of games that you can play for a cheap entry price, let's say. Like, come on, man. There's validity to doing it, to keeping it around.
This type of model.
See, he's a piece of shit, though. I mean, one thing I will say about Dreamcast guy, he's a goofy dude, but he's a good guy. As far as I've known, people probably get pissed off at me saying that. Like, he does dumb shit. I've laughed at him before, but he's a good dude. And they're very rare that there are people that are actually nice people on this platform. So I got to give credit. Same with RGT85, Spawnwave. They're like actually good people. Wolfden, like they're not bad people, you know?
Which is bad.
But you're
for
a
ownership,
bad
but convenient for Sony. 110%, because then the profit margins are even better for them. I'm sure there's counterpoints here, guys. People are saying, well, the Pro has a higher bill of materials. It costs more to make a Pro console because of the hardware. Well, maybe, but why are you raising the base PS5? Why are you raising the digital-only PS5?
Because the price of materials is going to go up for all of the consoles. Why are you so dumb?
Again, you didn't listen to his argument.
The consoles have been out since 2020, and then people are saying, "Oh, well, currency and tariffs vary by region," which is true. But you can communicate this a lot more transparently and give us a time period, not a 24-hour notice like effective tomorrow. The prices are increasing. And then they also say, "Oh, well, we're investing in future games." Well, show us a roadmap. Don't just show us an invoice with prices on it. Show us your plans, Sony. Show us.
Yeah, but even that doesn't mean anything because essentially Microsoft kind of showed a roadmap with all the companies they bought to put under one roof.
Oh, he just destroyed your entire narrative, Rich.
Really came out.
That sucks, doesn't it?
You know what I mean? So what is a roadmap? They signed a contract saying that Microsoft, when they got the Activision Blizzard deal to go through, they signed the contract saying that we will bring all games with parity on all platforms at the same time.
Didn't happen.
Excuse me.
So what the fuck would that mean anyway?
Can you not do that again?
Of course it's agreed to.
You're wanting to come out with. So here's what I would advise people to do, and I got a little list right here. Don't panic buy. Wait a week. Retailers might lag on, updating their prices, or they would run promos that quietly undercut the manufactured suggested retail price. We might see some bundles from certain stores here in a minute. Maybe Walmart and GameStop would come through. Don't hold your breath.
Juicy Booch, you
Nervous sweat
15th
emoji.
month
Kiss
bastard.
mark emoji. Ninja
Still want
emoji.
my dollar so Rich you can have it. Thank you, ass man of gold. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
I really hate this man. With every fucking fiber of my being, I hate this man.
Indiana Jones in the Temple of Birds.
God damn, he's a fat ass.
Temple
Look at how round that head is,
They
dude.
lay those turds. I love the birds. Just let out turds.
What's up, Seal? How are you, man?
But yeah, I would say at least hunt bundles, right? If you're gonna pay
He's
more,
on Eric
at least get a game
again,
or a
bro.
controller thrown into it. If for whatever reason you don't have a PS5 at this point, or even the Xbox and the Switch, try to get a bundle. Hunt bundles. Consider getting refurbished.
That's actually
reviews
a
from
smart
actual,
idea.
Certified, trustworthy people. Don't go secondhand. There's a lot of near mint consoles that hit the market after price hikes. Go to Amazon. Go to GameStop. You might get something.
Guys, go to stores that sell video games to buy a console.
You're just not even listening to
Oh
a
my
single
God.
fucking thing the guy is saying. And you're
Goof, have a good
misrepresenting
night, brother.
everything he said. He
refurbished
didn't
for
even
less.
listen to a
And then
single
there
fucking
also
thing
is the
he
possibility of
said.
being able to price match or get cash back.
Your whole argument against him was that he wasn't saying... Excuse me. He wasn't saying that the tariffs were the cause. And he literally just said that you could say the tariffs are the cause and that that's the truth. Destroying your entire narrative that he wouldn't claim that the tariffs are irresponsible. You spent this entire time claiming that he didn't understand that the tariffs were why everything was going up in price when he literally just said it was. You didn't listen to a goddamn thing he said. You talked out of your ass insistently, and you just refused to listen to a fucking thing he said. When the argument he's making is these companies have been making record profits, hand over fist profits. There is no reason they can't eat even a little bit of the cost and not raise the price of the console so much. You didn't even listen to a single fucking thing the guy said. And made assumptions on what you thought he was saying. Even though you're too stupid to make assumptions because you have comprehension issues.
Combined credit
It's
card
8-bit
benefits,
Darish.
store match
Whoop, whoop.
policies, look them up. Open box deals, sometimes Best Buy sells open box stuff. And every little thing like that adds up. I know it sounds like being a little cheapskate, but now we got to fight fire with fire, guys. Or vote with your wallet. You know, if this crosses
That's
your
what I
line,
do.
sit it out. If you have a problem
See,
with this,
that's actually
But
smart.
don't blame any.
No. What?
Blame everything else but Daddy Trump.
He literally blamed the tariffs, you donkey. He literally blamed the tariffs. Do you want to go back to the point where he said?
Didn't happen. With parity. So what is a roadmap? They signed a contract saying that games Microsoft
I don't know
when they
exactly
got the
where it
Activision
was.
Call of Duty coming out on a 12-year-old console.
Oh God,
has it ever been a thing?
Eric, you need to brush your teeth.
I suck all in on PC, whether it's a desktop, whether it's a laptop, a handheld, like
I
a Steam
think it's
Deck,
here.
Or people are even going back to retro. The classic is back. Some might
Yeah.
just get out of gaming completely and play less. They might be burned out. They might feel that they were just treated wrong as a consumer. So who gets hurt the most in this, guys? New buyers. Families that were saving up for the holidays or for birthdays.
Yep.
This adds real dollars to a
That's
tight budget.
actually
because it's
true.
effective immediately. Tomorrow, right? Players that were on the fence, if you were...
It adds real dollars to a tight budget. What were they going to pay with Monopoly money? Maybe that's a saying that I never heard of before.
Rich,
there if you were
the
thinking
only
about buying
thing
a
you've
PlayStation
ever
Pro,
heard of
you're
before
probably
is
out.
food.
This probably has pushed you
Okay.
out completely, asking for $749.99, and then physical collectors, you know, at disc model jump in means that the more friendly consumer option out there gets pricier.
I'm sorry,
And
I should have
physical
kept
collectors
track
are
of
missing out
what
on this as well.
that
If the prices are
that
increasing,
time
it's not just the
immediately.
consoles, but the games. It's going to nudge people towards a more digital-based type of model.
See, he's a piece of shit, though. I mean, one thing I will say about Dreamcast guy, he's a
it's coming up.
goofy dude. But he's a
He's
good
a
guy.
goofy
As far as
dude.
I've known. People probably get pissed off at
A
me saying that.
goofy
Like, he does dumb shit. I've laughed at him before. But he's a good dude. And they're very rare that there are people
What
that
is
are actually
this
nice
deal
people
with
on this
Dreamcast guy?
platform. So I
Can
gotta give
anybody
credit.
fill
Same with
me in?
RDT85, Spawnwave. They're like actually good people. Wolfden. Like, they're not bad people, you know?
Which is bad for ownership, but convenient for Sony. 110%, because then the profit margins are even better for them. I'm sure there's counterpoints here, guys. People are saying, well, the Pro has a higher bill of materials. It costs more to make a Pro console because of the hardware. Well, maybe, but why are you raising the base PS5? Why are you raising the digital-only PS5?
Because the price of materials is going to go up for all of the consoles. Why are you so dumb?
Why are you not even listening to a single fucking thing he's saying?
The consoles have been out since 2020, and then people were saying, "Oh, well, currency and tariffs vary by region," which is true.
Oh, is
but
that what
you
it
can
is?
communicate this a lot more transparently.
All the
and
time
give us
saying
a
Xbox
time
is
period,
dead.
not
What
a
a
24-hour
dork.
notice. Like effective tomorrow, the prices are increasing. And then they also always say, "Oh, well, we're investing in future games." Well, show us a roadmap. Don't just show us an invoice with prices on it. Show us your plans, Sony. Show us.
Yeah, but even that doesn't mean anything, because essentially Microsoft kind of showed a roadmap with all the companies they bought to put under one roof, saying all these exclusives are going to come. Great roadmap. What really came of it? You know what I mean? So what is a roadmap? They signed a contract saying that Microsoft, when they got the Activision Blizzard deal to go through, they signed the contract saying that we will bring all games with parity on all platforms at the same time. Didn't happen.
There's something.
So what the fuck would that mean anyway?
Wrong with this.
The games that
of course it's agreed to.
You're wanting to come out with. So here's what I would advise people to do, and I got a little list right here. Don't panic buy. Wait a week. Retailers might lag on, updating their prices, or they would run promos that quietly undercut the manufactured suggested retail price. We might see some bundles from certain stores here in a minute. Maybe Walmart and GameStop would come through. Don't hold your breath.
Juicy Booch, you
Nervous
15-month bastard.
Emoji.
Still want my dollar so rich you can have it. Thank you, ass man of gold. Yeah.
You really need to get hit square in the face.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Birds. Temple of Birds.
I'm telling you guys, there's something wrong with this guy's fucking head.
Just let out turds. You are a bird.
He's talking about turds and birds. Bro, turds and birds.
But yeah, I would say at least hunt bundles, right? If you're gonna pay more, at least get a game.
That's actually solid advice.
If for whatever reason you don't have a PS5
that's
at
what
this
I
point,
do.
or even the Xbox and the Switch,
I go after bundles.
Try to get a bundle. Hunt bundles. Consider getting refurbished or used from actual certified, trustworthy people. Don't go secondhand. There's a lot of near mint consoles that hit the market after price hikes. Go to Amazon. Go to GameStop. You might get something.
Guys, go to stores that sell video games to buy a console.
God damn, you guys hear the squeak of that chair begging for life?
Oh my god.
What up, big birds?
Goof, have a good night, brother.
Your internet went down for a minute. What up, big birds?
And then there also is a possibility of being able to price match or get cash back, combined credit card benefits, store match policies, look them up. Open box deals. Sometimes Best Buy sells open box stuff. And every little thing like that adds up. I know it sounds like being a little cheapskate, but now we got to fight fire with fire, guys. Or vote with your wallet. If this crosses your line, sit it out. If you have a problem with this, don't.
But don't blame everything else but Daddy Trump.
Bro,
because any way you pitch it, is that the right terminology? If it wasn't for the tariffs, they wouldn't be doing this right now. That's irrefutable.
He literally says it was the tariffs, dude.
It's not going anywhere. The only feedback that corporations listen to is sales data, guys. So if you vote with your wallet,
I need money.
It helps.
I just do.
Raw Dakota donated $5 through Super Chat.
I know,
Smash
I
JD
know.
went off on
Unless he
X
went again.
shirtless.
Dude, listen, go scam your audience for tens of thousands of dollars, then go on vacation. That's it. Good night. Bye. See you later.
Now, realistically, is everybody and their mother going to vote with their wallet? Probably not. Bigger picture here, though, is if Sony gets away with normalized mid-generation hikes like this, it becomes the new standard, and I don't like the way that's going, all right? The next gen launches high, stays high, and climbs again if this happens. So the PS6, if this is the prices for the PS5, the PS6 will probably start at $749.99 and make its way to $1,000 easily, and that's not a future that I want for this hobby, all right? The community then becomes a captive audience. And we're bound by the price of what these corporations want. So
I'm actually hearing, again, if you did 5 seconds of research, that they're making moves that, yes, the PS6 will be more powerful. It'll be a generational leap. However, they're finding a way to make it more affordable. But again,
yeah, because people
that
listen
require you
to
just not tell people,
opinion.
hey, if you want to save money, see if there's a used console at GameStop. Thank you, expert. We got Juicy Booch and Gun Jack putting us at... I forgot to update it.
What advice did you give,
Bob?
Rich?
What the fuck? You don't just sit there and smile, Bob. What the fuck are you doing? Update the fucking price. Why am I doing it? I'm trying to look at a man.
I really wish you'd look at the end of a shotgun.
You're making more money than ever now. The audience that you got deserves better. You have a loyal, dedicated following of Sony game players out there, and they deserve better than surprise markups or corporate buzzwords. If you want loyalty, stop squeezing every single penny out of them. Please, I don't know what you guys
hear him.
Dude, this is like the 7th time you've said this. You just want more ads on this video. What is your dad asking for rent?
If you want growth, make it
Is
easier
your
for players
dad
to join the
asking
ecosystem.
for
If you
rent?
want more people to buy consoles.
Rich, you literally pay rent to your dad. You literally pay rent to your father. You donkey. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
What the hell's going on in there, Eric? What are you just... You're fucking pissing your pants again, aren't you?
I'm the pants pisser. My
Bro, him and fucking Wings of Redemption should be charged with chairside, bro. They're all out here creaking and killing their chairs.
You are.
Those
so
poor
I need
things.
to know, guys, down below, is this where you tap out of the PS5 if you don't have one, or are you waiting for?
Ooh,
he has his fucking. He has his book. He has this book. Oh, yo, I need to buy this book. I think I need to buy it.
I need to
You know what, Eric? I'm gonna give you a little money. We're gonna have.
You're still giving him
It has
money?
20. I wonder how many copies he sold. How many pages is this shit?
You're still giving him money?
Oh, I got the audio book. I gotta find out if he's a bitch. If it's against TOS, I won't be able to. Dude. Wait, is he shirtless on the back of the book? Yo, man. I don't know, though, because you know he'll cry TOS, dude. He will absolutely cry. View your books. View my ass.
Look at those shitty-ass books, bro.
Here it is.
Look at those shitty books.
Turn on Discover. Listen, discover my ass. I want to hear him. Read a sample. Why is it not reading?
Oh my god, Rich. I can't take anymore, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. He's just so fucking retarded. Yeah, I know, bro. I just got done saying you were a retard. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go to bed. I'm fucking tired. Alright, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all very much, man. Have a good night. And see you tomorrow.